Hey, smile! I'm trying to do a selfie! Oh yeah, everybody, get excited! Woo woo! It's an 80s dance party in here. I got a special guest. I got my pals here. We're gonna have some fun talking movies. Oh yeah, get ready for the Popcorn Planet. I'm gonna go Instagram a story and then I'm gonna be back and we'll be live. Woo 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 woo! Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting a drink from the fridge.
He was buried in an avalanche of online public shame, but the lawyers couldn't hold him anymore. While the legal system grinds, all the things upon his mind must be spoken of like did he love the ending of Infinity War. Any senor.
Hello, everybody! Live! We're live! Welcome to... where am I? This show's called Popcorn Planet, Fandumb Live. There's supposed to be a chat here, but it's not showing up. Sorry, oh well. I had it. Did it work? Oh, it didn't. No, it's not working. Oh, well. Worked everywhere else. I'm going to try one more time while I'm talking to you. So, welcome to the show. I'm so excited because I got all my friends here. We're here to talk some fun movie stuff. I'm trying one more time. Did this work? Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. No, it's not showing up. Oh, well. that big blank space in your screen is supposed to be chats. I'll figure it out next week. But look at these cool graphics, everybody. Don't these look awesome? Woo! And look, I'm not alone. Oh, there they go. Someone just showed up. Yeah, thank you, Gabe Kelly. And there come the chats. Woo woo! Coming on over to my buddies Ian Elliot-Carter, John Fox. What's up? Don is on his way. I didn't chat. See, this one's missing it because now you guys get to watch me do OBS, which I'm learning. See, doesn't this look better, guys?
It looks great.
This looks way better. Thank you. And I'm so happy to have you. You can, sorry, now your mics are on. So happy to have a special guest. Oh, now that makes me really loud.
Ooh.
There we go. Turn that one off. So happy to have a special guest as I get my keys done. From a good buddy of mine, Matt Jarbo. Are you there, Matt?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you guys see me okay?
Yes! Whoa! Oh my God, this is not only is it now we're all here!
Holy crap!
What's happening?
What?
We're doing live. Look at this. Hold on. The chat should be right in the middle, and then I'm going to be even more happy with myself. There it is.
Woo!
Yes! Woo! Do it live. We did it. Now everything's... Oh, it's in both places now, but that's okay.
Andy, you put your foot in these graphics, man. They look awesome.
Oh, wait. No, that's supposed to be... that's not what that is. Go away. All right, hold on. Bear with me as I'm this is going to be all worth it, I promise.
Let's do it live.
Do it live!
That way, and then... Oh, when we go live... There we go. Then this goes... Display capture should be...
Oh, wow.
See how nice this all looks?
Hey, come on. Get serious.
Last... Wait, that was supposed to be... Which one's this?
Hit me.
Hold on. Everyone, this is... Ian, tell us how happy you are to be here while I fix this stupid thing.
Dude, I'm excited that you always call me over here because this gives me not only time with my friend, but, a little bit more screen time, Get my...
Ian is obsessed with screen
You
time.
attention whore.
I am a screen whore.
That is a sign of a true YouTuber. When you want nothing but screen time. You
Absolutely.
clearly
It
are made
it isn't.
for this industry.
That's what exactly. That's what people want, and they want to be on screen. And there, I had this. It was working before, but now
it looks like a bunch of pop-ups.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There's
Yes.
Is that itchy?
See how fancy that is?
That's great.
our top.
Bum, 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 bum. There's our first story. We're going to talk about it. But now I'm going to... All right, so now, sorry, but now my technical difficulties are done. Next time I'll try it there. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy to be here. Now we can start this officially. So I'm so happy to be here. We're here to talk movies. I got my friend... Don just walked in. Just jump in and grab that mic behind me. You can grab that chair. Today we got a bunch of topics. The way the show works, as always, we'll be reading your chats. If you super chat, we'll definitely be reading your chats. And we're going to be talking a lot. Audio is cleaner. Thank you. Over here. There's not a camera there. Join it up behind them, between the three of them. We have a lot of fun topics to discuss, and we're going to have fun. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just wrapped up all my videos for today, so I'm all ready to talk about whatever's happening because there's a lot of it.
What was your... So I'm curious, as a fellow YouTuber now, your main movie channel, $3 Theater, what is, like, how do you go do about your topics? Because I'll share my secrets. Why don't you share some of yours?
My secret is, I know a lot of people like to look to see what other people are talking about and then kind of ride that. I like to maybe get ahead of the puck if I possibly can, so I look to see what is being discussed and what could potentially be maybe a big story, not today, but maybe tomorrow, and try to catch it early. And then I realize that nobody cares about anything other than superhero shit. So
yeah,
I can't gush about Downton Abbey and expect to get my audience to care.
No, exactly. Well, mine's a slow build. When my thumbnail is Rambo, and Rambo doesn't click either. But yeah, it's weird. Everyone clicks on my when I talk about cancel stuff and I talk about social justice stuff and I go down the stuff that's now the lane they want me to go down. Everyone gets notified. But when I talk about the Funko Pop movie, no one gives a s.
Because no one gives a shit about that.
It's YouTube in a nutshell, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I saw a video today. It was like, "Is the MCU doomed?" And I'm all like, "What?"
Oh, I know who said
and
that
it's just more like.
Which one said that?
It's your buddy.
John Campia?
Roddick said it.
Oh.
Roddick video. And so it's
Well,
like,
Collider literally just went live talking about how The Simpsons is going to get canceled. It's like, what?
No, it's not. What?
Obviously
That's-
not.
The
Yeah.
whole
All right.
thing on Disney Plus. That's so stupid.
Matt, let's do it. Let's call out what's the worst clickbait site out there?
The worst clickbait site out there is clearly We've Got This Covered. But
shit.
I'd like to give a special shout out to the Metro because they treat every Mike Zero video as if it's real. And you will find them always sharing Mike Zero content. The guy will watch the video, they will take what he says, and they will basically summarize it in an article on the metro.co.uk, which is a big website. and they share it as if it's real.
Huh.
I'm all the time. But we got this covered. They are a special brand.
The comic book movie too also is pretty bad. Comicbook.com and comic book movie are both
They
like
at
weirdly.
least try. They at least try.
I got one, Andy.
What's yours, Ian?
I do like this guy's content, but I gotta call him out for his clickbait shit though. Anonymous or Emergency Anonymous or Awesome.
Emergency Awesome.
Emergency
Awesome.
Emergency Awesome.
Yeah.
Emergency Awesome always has like Wolverine and Silver Surfer in his thumbnail. Like, really? Seriously?
Can I make fun of you just once?
Go for it.
You look ridiculous in those headphones. You look so tiny.
Your beard's weird.
Come on,
dare
you
you
can't.
talk to me.
Hey, this is
you
a
can't wear such big
this is
headphones.
a safe space. This
I
is a
know.
safe space.
You can make fun of me. That's what we're here for. We love
Come
each
on.
other.
It's all
I mean,
good.
that's,
I'm sensitive about
I
my
looked,
ears.
saw those headphones. I was like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, but yes.
So I can hear Matt
Emergency-
Jarbo.
Emergency Awesome
Yeah.
is bad.
I'm surprised of your toxicity.
So let's get into this first topic, guys. If you want to, there was one super chat I want to talk about. Hey man, what's your favorite Tarantino film? We'll get into that one right now, but I'm going to go through a lot of other headlines we have. If you guys want to change the conversation, hit it up in the super chat, and we'll talk about what you guys want to know. But favorite Tarantino movie? That's a tough one. If I got to pick out of all of them, I'd probably still pick Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Guys, let's go round table.
I'm definitely.
Panel, go!
I'm a Django guy. I like Django.
I'm gonna say Inglorious Bastards.
I gotta say Reservoir Dogs. That diner scene in the beginning is amazing.
Yeah.
For me, it's 4 Rooms.
Jesus.
It's like a short skit, short scene with him, but like it just
Yeah.
summarizes all his movies.
I think
after
the
that.
Rodriguez one was better though in 4 Rooms. I just think like the dead
Right.
hook.
Oh
It
no,
was.
yeah,
It
Robert Rodriguez
was.
was better in that.
But,
on your
but
mic.
it's a good. I mean, I
thought
love
it
4
was
Rooms
on.
though. 4 Rooms is
Turn on your-
fantastic.
Which turn that on, Mike.
Can you hear me now?
No.
How about now?
Yeah,
there we
perfect.
go.
Now
There
it's
you
on.
go.
It's off and on.
I want to hear that nice, sweet voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I still think Pulp Fiction for me just, I don't know. Reservoir Dogs was good too. He's got
I love
Kill
Reservoir
Bill
Dogs.
is great, but it's too long.
That
that's
scene
fine.
with
It's two movies.
the ear cutting scene
is.
is
Oh,
iconic.
it
It's
is.
such an iconic
It is.
scene.
Stuck in the middle with you. I really
I,
like Django.
I love
Stop.
Django, man.
Don't burn me, man. Come on.
You guys will probably be jealous of this. When I used to live in LA, I worked in Pasadena at the Regency Academy 6, and which was the name $3 Theater comes from that because it was a discount theater. And on Saturday nights we would do old cult movies. My job Friday night was to preview the print to make sure that the cut was good. And so I'd get to watch all of our movies, and one night was Pulp Fiction, and the next week was Reservoir Dogs. So
Matt,
I
can
got
I
paid to sit there and watch those.
can I ask you a question, Matt?
Yeah.
What is up with Blu-ray therapy? I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. I'm sorry.
Like I don't. Okay. So,
That's not. Matt was nervous for the question.
No,
that was
I
not
just-
the one he expected.
Blind swiped you, bitch.
No, it's a safe space here. Go ahead.
Yes.
One of the things I like about it is like, it's hard for me to do now with having a second kid. It's just almost impossible to get
I
out
can
there.
relate.
But when I go to the store, like for me, like movies are just my escape, like always my escape. So when I go to the store, I like to look to see what's new. Like I was at Walmart the other day and I came across a good friend of mine on the cover of a DVD. I didn't even know he was in this movie called Jurassic Galaxy. And my friend Eric, who I've known since 2011, is just like sitting there looking at me. I'm like, oh shit. So for me, it's kind of fun because you get to look through and see what movies are cheap. You get to see like what new movies came out or like, which store has got like the better exclusive steelbook or the better special edition. And the thing is, a lot of people who do watch it that aren't watching it ironically or maliciously will tweet me or DM me or something and say, oh, by the way, I saw your video and I went out and I bought these, or I found this, or thank you for letting me know that this deal on Stranger Things happened. So they went out and they bought it because I think it's a shared love of not only movies but physical media. And I know Andy is a fan of physical media.
I am.
Yes,
I was
me
going to ask
too.
him, do we really care about the Steelbook?
No.
Does anyone care?
No.
The only marketing boxes I cared about was when Deadpool took over all the movies.
Yeah.
That looked
Yeah,
pretty
it was nice.
awesome.
That was great
I bought the
marketing.
Fight Club one of those. I did buy the Fight Club.
I wanted to
What
I wish they would have just sold them as like posters, like a set of
Yeah,
them. That would have
that'd
been
be
almost
dope.
more because I'm not going to buy all those movies again, especially on DVD. No thanks.
I would have bought the posters.
Yeah, the posters
Posters.
have been great. I'm sure they got them.
Yeah.
But anyway, Blu-ray. I'm with you, Matt. I do it. I haven't. I to be honest, I don't have time to watch anybody's channel. Is the reality of
I
YouTube,
do.
and I just admit it. Like I've seen I've gone and looked some stuff, but
Sure.
like I can't religiously watch anybody's. Even Ian, you're my good
I
buddy.
do-
When
I
you
let
ask
Aaron
me to,
finish
I
my
watch
kids
it.
in the
Or
daytime.
sometimes I'll fall for it, but man, it's hard. Do you feel that way? Do you have that problem too, Matt?
I actually look for YouTubers to watch because one of the things I'm trying to do right now is I try to find YouTubers that are talking about stuff from not necessarily a 100% negative perspective, because there's a whole group of people out there They call themselves the Fandumb Menace, and it's all like, "Rah!" right? And they've been doing this.
They're
since
watching,
the
man.
last-
Careful.
Let them. I don't care. I got a video coming out in like 2 hours. We're all going to downvote anyway, so it's fine.
Whoa.
But-
Whoa. This is a safe space here. We're having talk movies, and you're
No,
taking
it's-
shots.
Brought it up.
The idea is that not everything is doom and gloom. Most people who talk about movies don't understand the first goddamn thing about Hollywood or how any of it works. And then they just sit there and they go, they read "We Got This Covered" and they think this is the new scoop. And then once one
That's
person
true.
gets mad, then it just trickles down. It just trickles down into negativity,
Yeah,
and
but-
then it pollutes the conversation. Is
Well,
how I view it.
My biggest problem is clickbait, and Emergency Awesome does it, and I've seen Geeks and Gamers do it. And I don't want to call them out, but it's like Jeremy's been very good to me. So
Jeremy's
far.
not a bad guy, but
I like
yeah,
Jeremy as a person. He's been very kind to me, but I've seen some of his people do these like Princess Leia plot revealed, and they'll go to some really clickbait nonsense. And I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is, people watch it, people like it. I just wish it was advertised for what it is because it's not news. But I've seen so many other channels do that. That bugs me. But I want to look. You're calling shots. People are making shots. I want to say something just for the record. Matt Jarbo is a very nice person, and when I went through my stuff, when I went through my stuff, Matt was someone who reached out personally and was very kind, and we had some nice talks. And I was really grateful for Matt doing that. And I didn't know all of Matt's drama. Matt had his own drama, and I don't want to get into it. We're moving forward. But I just wanted to make sure for the record, like I've talked to Matt. Matt's been a very good friend to me. And I support Matt, and I think Matt is a good guy. And so people are saying little things in there, but I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. So it's like I don't want anyone to think we don't, there's no real drama. Everyone makes mistakes in their life. You don't have to comment, but I wanted to make sure I showed support for you because I get frustrated because I see a lot of anti-support for you sometimes, and sometimes it's happening here, and I want to sort of kibosh it because I'm not going to let it go there. I don't want it to be there. I want to have a nice movie chat. But I mean, do you want to comment on any of that? Do you care? Do you want to move forward?
I appreciate it. It's been an interesting year. I'm like more than happy to move past it. You and I have had our talks about it. And that's where I'm at right now. It was a bad thing that clearly I want to move past and like not continue for one doing, which I'm not, and then two to just move on with my goddamn life, man. Like that's all I care about at this point. I got 2 kids. I don't gotta, this is this stuff I don't want to.
Yeah, and to be credit, that's why I always wanted to get it out of the way so people don't bug me because it's like I'm 100% on board and I don't want it to go there. We're not going to go there, so I've addressed it because in case there was an elephant in the room for some. But it was important I say because even before you came, I had some people. John, you can John right here because I'm going to call him out. John told me some people who were like this guy Dame, what's his name?
Dame Pesos.
Damos Pesos, and I talked to Damos Pesos, and I don't like this guy Damos Pesos. I'm going to say it. John's a fan, but I'm not.
a big fan.
And I think Dame Pesos has been very mean and trolly to you, and I think he's making claims of more flags and crap. And I want to say on the record that Matt has shown me his stuff. He hasn't flagged anybody. It's all legit. And Matt's just a good dude. What's so frustrating to me, and I don't want to get into it, but I just want to make sure I said this publicly to support you. What's so frustrating about all this for me is like, who cares? Move on. And what's so frustrating is like, no, people accuse Matt of still flagging things. And it's like, the reality is you are such a target now that of course people are going to flag things to try and piss off and blame him. And so it's all silly. And to me, the whole point is let's move forward. So thank you for coming here. Thank you for letting me say that. Thanks for being there and talking to me kindly and putting it out there. So people who are saying flagging nonsense in the comments, shut up. So anyway, so thank you. Cool. John, did you want to say anything, John? You good?
I'm good.
Well, no, say it now. I'm just kidding.
Whatever I have to say.
if
I don't know you
laugh until
personally,
I
Matt. You seem like a nice guy. I mean, I have no beef with you. I just, know what happened in the past, and I'm willing to go with the past. I'm a big fan of Dame Pesos. I think what he does is funny. I watch.
I'm not saying it's not. There's no entertainment value there.
Yeah.
But I will say, when you go around and repeatedly try to call somebody a pedophile in multiple videos, that shit carries weight, by the way.
I don't like that.
And
someone did that
so,
to me.
He's done that multiple times about me.
Well, that's John's comedy.
Yeah.
And that's not comedy. That's not funny.
Well, to you, it's not comedy. To me, it is comedy.
It's not comedy. You can't sit there in any stretch of the.
I'm sorry.
Well, see, careful, John.
Hold on.
No, man. Listen.
Whoa. I'm gonna judge this. I'm gonna mediate this because
that shit fucking follows. So
here's
that's all I got. That's my biggest annoyance is that, and he said it. Fine. I'm addressing that. Whatever. Let's just move on past that shit. So
You can't
whatever.
sue on YouTube. That's the problem. But anyway, there's like a freedom of speech, and there's a whole bunch of things here. But John and I have had many. You and I have had some good tussles.
Yeah.
But I like that we talk about it. But anyway, people who don't know the story, I don't want to keep bothering them. The point is, I support Matt. I don't know why you get so much hate. Someone just asked, why does he get hate? I think you've got great content on 3 Block Theater, and I'm here to talk movies with you. So thank you for coming to talk movies with me.
man.
And I think everybody deserves a second shot.
Yeah.
I know you've taken accountability. I know you've apologized. It's time to move on.
Yes.
Some people are just overly use you as a punching bag, and it's not fair because you are a guy, you're a father, you have things. In this day and age of cancel culture, we got to support each other and quit knocking each other down. So that's what we're doing here today. Cool?
Cool.
Yes!
I definitely agree.
We agree. See,
agree.
even we all agree. That's
All
what
right.
this is all about. So something we all agree on is Jon Favreau wants to make a New Year's Star Wars holiday special. Now, Matt, you probably know. Do you think this is actually just a clickbait trick, or do you think he actually really wants to do this?
I
Guys,
think
panel
that
here?
Disney Plus will give him literally whatever he wants.
But I'm asking the people in the room, do any of you think this is legit, that Jon Favreau wants to do this?
I legit don't know. I don't, because I agree with Matt. He could do whatever he wants. He has a lot of strings in Disney, but at the same time, they did make that mistake years ago, and why would they want to repeat that mistake?
But
Wide
here's the
kick.
thing. There's got to be that sick fascination of like how well because you can't do. Let's be honest. Anybody who's really seen that Star Wars holiday special, I don't know how
Fucking awful.
how bad you would have to be to make it worse than that. Like
It's a low
there's
bar.
no way he can make that worse. Like, and there's
Well, let's
nothing but
go.
props
Let's,
I can
let's
do.
look at what the story is, because Jon Favreau has said that he wants to do it. He continued to genuinely convey his love for the Star Wars holiday special. He's the one who, because he talked about following the Saturday reporter from English Entertainment Tonight, asked him some of the deep cut references made in the Star Wars holiday special, made in modern Star Wars stories, and he said, yes, I was the one who kept bringing the holiday special to the table. That's my generation. This is Favreau directly. I love the Star Wars holiday special, certain sequences more than others, but I love the introduction of Boba Fett and that rifle that he had. That animated piece still holds up. It's pretty cool. The animated piece isn't the worst part of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was
that's
the
perfect.
shining moment. in
Yeah,
it.
the Wookiees, we'll get there. And I still draw inspiration from that. I would love to. Maybe someday on Disney Plus, we'll do a holiday special too. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I got to pitch that to them. We'll see if we want to see a holiday special, let Disney Plus know.
Clickbait.
Do we want to see a holiday special? Remember this, guys? There's Lumpy. Oh, this
Is that itchy?
Have you guys actually watched this?
Yes.
It's on YouTube,
I watched
and
it.
it's
Yeah.
unbelievable. This like weird.
The Circus Soleil.
It was
Life
weird.
The Circus
Hey!
Soleil
Watching
part
through it
still
today. I was
haunts my
watching through it again
dreams.
today,
It's
and
got-
it's still terrible. But like but there's a certain nostalgia to it that's like
Still better than Last
a bit
Jedi.
better now. I think it's still bad. Like the live action stuff is terrible.
Is it better than Last Jedi? That's a good question.
I would watch this again, like probably unironically, to torture somebody else and get a kick out of it, like watching The Room.
I mean, I don't
Whereas
know.
The Last Jedi, I just don't want to waste my time.
I don't know what's
Yeah, I
in-
could watch The Room many times.
I don't know what's in Jon Favreau's mind. I mean, why is he kicking Star Wars while it's down? I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, The Mandalorian may be good, but we still have the what is it, the Rise of Skywalker still, and nobody's excited about that.
That's a lie. There are
No,
a lot
there
of
isn't.
people
I'm
excited
hyped.
about it.
Whatever.
You aren't.
I ain't.
I am.
Okay,
I'm more
I'm
excited for
curious.
Mandalorian, but I'm
you're
still-
curious, but you're.
You're not gonna see the end of the Skywalker.
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
No.
I call
Okay.
bluff on that.
Yeah,
too.
No.
I do too.
So
I
you're
don't care.
saying hold on. I've got to call this bluff. You're saying that you would just go the rest of your life without seeing how they ended it.
I'm not gonna pay for it.
So you're just going to torrent it or whatever.
Yes.
So you are admitting to illegal activity, and that doesn't support
Yes.
the film industry.
Oh well.
But
Why
my
would I
point
pay
is
money
you
for people
proved-
that hate me?
You proved my point. Your curiosity will
Obviously,
make you
you're
pay
gonna
for
watch
it.
it. Yes.
Your curiosity will make you pay for it, and therefore you've proved my point.
Nope.
Yeah.
You're
You're gonna watch
stubborn.
it. Yeah, exactly.
So let me get this straight.
Like,
You're gonna pay
I am
for the
kind of
internet
curious
so you
on
can
this one.
torrent
Like,
that.
who hates you?
So you're paying for
That's
it.
my because that argument comes up quite often, but it's always like a colloquial. It's always like it's like who specifically in Star Wars working on the Rise of Skywalker hates you. I'm legitimately curious.
I mean, I just I don't know.
But see, isn't that
Obviously,
kind of
Matt Jarbo, he has
only-
no defense to that.
I mean, how can you not? So, but I mean, I would argue Lumpy and what's the kid's name? I forget. But I would argue that they have more plot importance than Finn.
Yeah. I didn't say like the people working on it
I
don't
mean,
make good storytelling.
they're not murdering people and like doing stupid stuff and putting their.
No, they're preparing for Life Day. Life Day. Come on.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Mark
Anyway.
Mark Hamill looks really weird in the special too. This is when
Yes.
his accident. Oh my shit, he looks terrible.
I mean,
in
how
this.
about? I mean, there's so much weird.
He looks
the
like a real doll.
The musical sequences mid thing are just like, what
His
is
hair was
happening?
so
This was a
weird.
full-on hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
And
played
they
on
got
television.
the whole cast. Like people don't believe it. Like there's Carrie Fisher. I'm trying to. You're right because Han Solo's in it. They got Harrison Ford for a section. It's just embarrassing.
It's weird. It's so
Harvey
weird.
Korman is in it.
Yeah.
Oh, B. Arthur is in it too. That's weird too.
Oh, here's like
No,
the starring.
is it B.
starring.
Arthur or is
There
it?
you go.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's starring.
And-
I don't want to. A long time. I don't want to count the music because then
Yeah.
YouTube will really ding me.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
want to see the people. Star Wars Holiday Special.
Wiggity whack.
Like,
Oh my god. Oh the god.
there he is. Look at that, Mark Hamill. I can't believe they got like poor Harrison Ford, man.
He's got
That
contracts.
he was still before like
That
everything
Lucas
took
contract
off.
will kill you.
What are the?
Wait.
They're gonna say C3. Come on, hurry up. How do I? Is there a way? I forget how to fast this. But where are the? They're there.
Rest in peace, Peter Matthew.
Okay, these are all the main players. Sorry, yes, this is, and then we're gonna get to. Oh, they got James Earl Jones as the voice.
I don't think it was hard in 1978 to get James Earl Jones.
Probably
I
not.
don't-
He wasn't doing much.
Yeah, it's like the year
Chewbacca's
after.
family.
Everyone's thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a.
His wife
good thing.
Nala. There it is.
Ugh.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, there's
His
Itchy.
father Itchy.
Itchy.
Oh, y'all, thanks everybody. Oh, Lumpy.
Lumpy.
What? With special guest stars.
There he
B.
is.
Arthur, yeah.
Thank you for
From
being
Golden
a
Globes.
friend.
Art Cart. Wow, like this was a big deal back then. These were big cast members.
Wow.
I would pay to see it. So do we want to? Come on, who would be in the Star Wars special today?
The Rock.
Rock.
Cardi
I
B.
definitely would be there. Yeah.
Cardi B.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
And it's like
They were
Morgan
Coming back
Freeman.
from the dead, yeah.
Hayden Christensen.
Well, I got to thank whoop whoop whoop. Thank you, James Taylor. James Tyler, not James Taylor, the musician. Stir whip, 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 stir. Thank you.
Cook it up.
Lumpy. Oh man, itchy. They need itchy and scratchy. All right. Well, so do we like this idea? Is there any version where a Star Wars holiday special could be fun?
No.
I think it could be fun.
I'm good on
I
that.
mean, if
Depends.
they did it kind
I
of
think
like
it could be fun,
Spaceballs,
yeah.
where they really poke fun and enjoy like the campiness of it, I can see that being a fun holiday special.
Get Rick Moranis.
It has to
there
be
in
Life
dark
Day,
helmet.
though. All right.
Well, I think,
to be Life
think
Day.
Favreau, he understands for one. It'd be him and Filoni because they work very close together.
Yes.
On this stuff now, so they would actually, I think, handle it in a way that's not only like lighthearted, maybe a little bit like self-referential, meta humor type stuff, and then tell maybe like a different story, and then maybe just play with a couple things that are just a little bit out there.
See, but I wouldn't want it to be serious. That's the biggest
No.
problem I have
Yeah,
of it.
no,
It's
yeah,
gonna,
I
it's
don't think- I
gonna,
don't
it's
think
gonna
they
try
do
and
it
be serious, and it's like you got to have some tongue in cheek, or it's not stupid. People are suggesting John Cena should be on it. I could see that.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Justin.
Maybe they could do some solo stuff. They could have like Darth Maul with his mechanical legs doing something.
Oh, the
maybe.
Spider Mall. Spider Mall.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Yeah, they could get probably anyone they wanted to come on there and do it. Yeah, like Kelly Marie Tran would finally matter. She would finally matter.
Wow.
Wow. Dude, you
I
were
went there.
You,
Rose Kiko shot.
you went there. All right. Well, so and then here was the Boba Fett cartoon. I think is actually kind of cool, and it makes sense that he would like it since he's doing Mandalorian. He's
It has
really
great
obsessed.
animation.
But
It sound like Star Wars. Yeah, it feels like you're watching Star Wars. I was watching that part again today. The sound design's really good on that animated bit.
so this took place before Jedi.
Before Empire. This
Yeah.
happened after A New Hope.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, there we go. So Jon Favreau does want to do a holiday special. We've talked about it. Let's go to the next story, everybody, shall we?
Yeah.
This weekend, Downton Abbey is taking on Rambo. What? So who's going to win the box office? Do we think the Downton Abbey movie will outgross Rambo Last Blood? Now, you got to remember, the first Rambo did not, I mean, the last Rambo didn't do that well. and this one is not tracking very well. They are expecting Rambo. Well, before I tell you what Deadline's box office experts do, let's go around the panel. Matt, who do you think will win the box office this weekend, Rambo or Downton Abbey? I want to hear in the
Ad
comments.
Astra also come out?
Say again?
Doesn't Ad Astra also come out this weekend?
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's going to be all three. So that's why.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
like,
Yeah, you're right.
I
Think
think it's
Ad
gonna
Astra
be
could,
Rambo.
Ad Astra
but
could be number 1 too.
It could be.
It should be, given how much is in it. That one's way more expensive than the other two,
Yeah.
given Brad Pitt's involvement in Plan B. So what's your guess, Matt?
My guess is probably going to be Ad Astra, but my hope is Downton because I'm a huge Downton Abbey fan.
Oh, okay, someone is. I'm not. I don't watch it.
Yeah, have you never seen it?
No, but I've heard
Oh,
it's.
dude,
Everyone
you're
always
missing
tells
out.
me to see it. I don't care that much. I still don't see it. Ian, what do you think?
I'm with you. I don't really care that much. I'd love to see Rambo, but if I'm going to bet my money, it's probably going to be the Downtown
He
Abbey.
looks like a kid.
Man, go-
They are oversized on
They're
your
way too big, dude.
How dare you, Ray?
One of
How
the
dare
phones
you?
is at the size of your
I
head.
hope a roach gets stuck in your beard tonight. How dare you talk to me like that?
Come on, back me up, everybody. I love Ian, but they're way too big for your head.
I gotta hear
just
that
have
Jarbo.
I just have a big ass head.
Yeah, we used to switch. I gave you the small ones. Anyway, so you don't believe in Don? Do you have a thought?
Funny enough, as much as I love Rambo, I actually think Downtown Abbey,
too.
because you're
Downtown Abbey, it's Downton.
Because
Downton
there's
Abbey.
so many
Downton
people that
Guys,
actually
Downton.
talk about it,
It's
and
not
there are
downtown.
low key fans.
Town.
And I feel like they're just gonna come out and see this, and people are gonna be surprised how well it's gonna do.
Potentially, because a couple years ago, they had an episode that aired after the Super Bowl, and it was the #1 watched show post Super Bowl. So
No, the
like,
fan
people-
the fan base for Downton Abbey is legit. It's
is.
huge.
It's insane.
So,
It's
and
insanely huge,
Women's are
yeah.
going to come. Older audiences are going to come, and they're competing against Ad Astra, which is that's not good for Ad Astra because I've seen it. It's good. Ad Astra is beautiful, but it's a complicated sci-fi movie. It's Apocalypse Now in space. I think it's not the action movie everyone wants to see, and so we'll see how that goes. But I think Downton Abbey is going to beat Rambo, is what my guess is.
Yo, look at his headphones though. Big ass.
See,
headphones.
now you look. Yeah, there we
My
go.
headphones are fine.
No, we're looking
not
at
you,
we're
not you,
on
not
our
you.
live
Okay.
stream.
I'm
Oh, you're
rooting.
talking about him.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm rooting for Melted Sly. I hope Melted Sly can.
Melted Sly. That's
come
so
on.
mean.
Come
My
on,
God.
Melted Sly. I believe in you, man.
Melted
come on.
Sly. That's just because we all get old, John.
I know. There's
nothing we can do about
Hey,
age.
he can kick
That's us
all
all.
our asses. Sly can still kick all of our
Oh
asses.
yeah, but he needs money right now.
Yeah,
He's
but
been in a lot of articles.
I'll go
He's
see-
like me.
I'll go see Last Blood. I'll go see it. I'm excited. Actually.
I see. All right, so I want to talk about this because I don't. So we all went on record. Okay, so that was where we stood. I don't think Rambo: Last Blood looks very interesting. I feel like I've seen this movie a million more times, and I'm very upset they didn't go with the original angle of John Rambo fighting aliens. Like, hello.
Or that monster.
Was
Was
it-
it Rambo 5: The Hunt?
The
Right.
Hunts,
Well,
yeah.
I thought it was aliens. It was monsters.
It was it was like the original pitch was they like SEALs go to find him on his dad's farm. They need him to come with them to like South America to hunt a creature in the jungle. It's like I kind of envision it more like a chupacabra type thing, more so than maybe Predator or an alien. But yeah, that was the original pitch, and I was like, that was cool.
Yeah, whatever
And
the
then-
monster is, 100% way more
Yeah.
interesting of a movie. And it's like Predator versus Rambo. I would have been like first in line for that movie. And this new one, it's like, oh, there's another drug cartel. It stole a girl. Oh God, I got to get back out and save her. I've seen that in every Expendables, every Rambo. It's been done to
Taken.
death. It's super boring,
Straight
and I don't
Taken.
care that much. And he is getting up there in the age. He needs something more fun to get us there. Or how about like Arnold or somebody like comes out as like in a competing, Rambo. That's what I want to challenge all of my panelists. What's a better idea for a Rambo movie? What would have made Last Blood more exciting for you all? Like, I want to see him go against Dutch from Predator.
I mean, we've
Like,
done.
that would have been cool.
There's too much Arnold and Sly collaborations.
Can never have enough.
Yeah, I'm with Andy on this one.
It's like we turn Rambo into like Mr. Nanny or Mr. Mom, and then it turns into a comedy. No one would have saw that coming.
And no one would see it coming because no one would go see it.
Wasn't there a treatment of Rambo going to Afghanistan and fighting the Taliban or something like that?
That was Rambo 3.
That's right. I would see that.
Rambo 3.
That is true.
Even at the beginning of
That is
Rambo
true.
3, there's that whole thing about like the
Mujahideen.
warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a commemorates them like to the brave Mujahideen warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, that doesn't work now. Now does it?
Yeah, that hasn't aged well.
I want to see him fight The Rock. Screw it.
Ooh, The Rock would kill him.
I know, but let's give him that movie magic that
I don't
makes
know.
him look like he can. But,
You like
you
that
know,
Rocky against Rocky
I don't
Balboa?
know.
Didn't he fight some young guy in Rocky
Something like
Balboa
that,
and still
yeah.
won? It
Yeah.
made no sense.
It would. None of this makes sense.
Wait, he
No,
he
it
lost in
doesn't.
Rocky Balboa. Rocky lost.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, it wasn't about like
I've lost
him.
track.
Rocky's not about him winning or losing. It's
Yeah,
just about him fighting.
Yeah,
taking the hits.
going the distance.
Going the distance.
Going the distance.
I've never seen a Rocky movie, so I have no.
What?
What?
Not even
What?
Creed?
All right,
There-
Matt.
there's
I've
come on,
supported-
Matt.
All right, see you later,
Hold on.
Matt.
Matt.
I have supported you to this point.
Matt,
but That is
no!
across the line.
This is where I cancel
Matt,
him.
no!
That is ridiculous.
It's
How
never,
can you?
never interested me. Like it's, I know
Oh,
the story. I know the
I'm
Adrian,
offended.
Like I'm like, all right.
That's
then
the
I'm
American
done.
story
No,
right there.
it's
all
beautiful, and I can tell you as one who has someone who's been knocked down. I'm speaking about myself, and you were as well. It's an inspiring story.
Absolutely.
He fights through it. You got to watch it, and even the sequels are good. The sequel's even better because he's like, actually not better, but it's interesting because Rocky 2 is all about like, oh, now I'm the big famous
Yeah.
Rocky, and then he has
That's
to
3.
Yeah.
or
That's 3.
No, it's two. No, two.
No,
Two is the rematch, and 3 is like
Yeah, but 2 is where he's losing his money and he has to do the rematch.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yep.
And he's famous, and he loses his cred, and he's like, "Oh, what am I worth? I'm not worth
Mm-hmm.
it anymore." And it's like an interesting because I've been there. You're like, you're at the top, and you still feel like a failure, and then you realize you fall down. Like,
Yeah.
dude, those Rocky movies, they all surprisingly have
And
something
Creed,
good.
Creed's pretty good too.
Yeah,
Creed is
good.
great.
Creed is amazing.
Rocky 4
Especially
is
the first one.
Rocky 4 is an underrated classic. That
Oh,
is
it's
just
not
a,
underrated. It's brilliant.
it's a
Everyone
brilliant
loves
classic.
it.
It's
You're thinking Rocky 5, where he's like
No, no,
fighting
no,
the street.
not
Everybody
Rocky
forgets
5.
about that one.
No. I'm not talking about Rocky 5. No.
Rocky 5 is the one you skip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rocky
Is that the
5
one
doesn't
he,
exist.
like,
But
had,
Rocky
like, a
2 is the one that
protege, and
everybody
then,
like
he has to fight
remembers
the
when they're
protege?
trying to think of
Hold
Rocky.
on,
because
Don,
it's
wait,
the one
wait.
that
Is that
the
overshadows-
one?
You don't
I don't
have
know.
headphones. You
Again, I have
Sorry,
no idea.
Say
Just
that again,
people
Matt.
have told me over the years.
Matt, no, Rocky 5 is his kid. He has like a kid who grows up, and there's a
Oh,
robot.
and he has to
It's-
beat his kid?
No, the robot's in 4. He doesn't beat his kid.
Gotta beat his
I
kid.
know,
He should-
but
well, I mean,
it's
you know,
bad.
I'm just saying.
It's not that bad.
Tough
But it's
enough.
bad. Go ahead, Don.
That's
Don,
hilarious.
you were talking?
No. Sorry, we were overlapping on each other. But
See if
basically, Rocky 2 is the one that a lot of people forget, and is not forget. They think of most because the Eye of the Tiger, the training sequences, a lot of that is what people think of. No, that was 2. Eye of the Tiger was 2.
3.
I have the Tigers in all of
3.
them.
You guys,
No, it was
I
you
guys
guys
don't know
are
your
Eye of
Rocky.
the Tiger
How
is in
dare
3.
you.
That's the one with Mr. T.
Yeah,
It's in
because
all
they
of
reused
them.
the
Eye of the
No,
Tiger's
it's not.
literally in all of them.
No, it's not.
First one is definitely not in it. I guarantee.
Eye
it.
of the Tiger
Not-
premiered on Rocky 3. That was with Mr. T.
Someone in
and,
the
So
chat.
it's not in
told me.
2?
What's the montage song then?
what
When
are you
he's
talking
running up the
about?
stairs?
Dun, 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 dun,
Part
dun,
3. Dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
That's
No,
part 3.
it's in all of them.
No, it's not.
I
It's not in
could've
Rocky
sworn
1.
it was
It's
in
not
all
in
of
Rocky
them, I
2.
swear.
What's the montage he runs to
Somebody,
in part
somebody
1?
correct us. I don't
Yeah,
know.
someone correct us. But
I-
see,
I
He
can't
does
remember.
the run. He
You
runs
could
up
join
the
I
building.
can't
Can't
remember.
remember.
Matt Jarbo.
he's like,
What's
this
he
is all
say?
foreign to
It's
me.
not somebody. Eye of the Tiger.
Rising up.
I swear it
What's
was in
he
the first.
run
He
to in the
runs up
first movie? Why am I not? What?
When he runs up
Rocky
those
3 is
stairs,
Eye of the Tiger.
I thought it was. Oh, what?
No.
I
What's
could have
the
sworn it was
theme
in
to
all of
Rocky
them.
I'm just gonna
1.
read this until you guys are done talking.
Is that the
about
Crystal
Rocky.
Skull? Gonna
Fly now. Gonna fly now. There we
Oh,
go.
you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the
All right.
Rocky song. Eye of the Tiger isn't the Rocky song. Gonna Fly
Different
Now
ones,
is.
Okay.
yes.
Gonna
I was with you though. I could have sworn, but they are different songs.
Gonna Fly Now is the better song. So I don't know why they are very similar, but
I disagree.
no, Gonna
I-
Fly Now is Philadelphia.
Eye of the Tiger's
theme
better.
to Philadelphia.
I disagree, sir.
You are wrong, sir.
No.
You are wrong, sir. Any other? So wow. Okay, we went on a tangent there. Rockies are worth
Rocky
it. That's
3.
what my argue is.
And Matt Jarbo's never
wanna
seen any
wa-
Rocky
I
movies.
do need to watch them. I admit. I just haven't got around to it yet.
Do yourself a favor. Have a marathon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's that voice?
So
Yeah, what was that voice?
I don't know.
Do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor and have a marathon.
So quick question:
yes.
What would be your favorite Stallone movie then, if not Rocky?
Demolition Man.
Oh fuck yeah!
Hey Matt, do you
Movie.
use the 3
So
shells?
good.
I was so
good.
jealous
Or
I didn't get to
First Blood.
Comic Con
Honestly,
that
First
year.
Blood. I love
The
First Blood
first
quite a
year I
bit.
don't go to Comic Con and they do the Taco Bell there for
yeah.
Demolition Man. I was so mad. I was like, that is brilliant, and I wanted to go back. I wish it had Dan Cortez on the piano. Jolly Green Giant, but it didn't.
Definitely. Don't ever judge anybody for not seeing a movie, Matt. Though that was
Yeah.
wow.
I don't judge anyone for not seeing a movie. I just laugh.
People
at them.
do that.
It's
You know
such,
they do.
Rocky is such an American
What is the-
zeitgeist,
aside
though.
from Rocky,
Okay,
then
listen,
what
there's
is the
a lot
best
of
Stallone?
movies that I could tell you that I haven't seen, but there's a lot of bad ones that I have.
Well, what are the
So-
best? What is the best Stallone that's not Rocky? That's a good question.
It might be Demolition
Cobra.
Man.
I love Cobra.
Cobra is really
I
good.
I'm gonna
love
say
Cobra.
First
Cobra's
Blood.
underrated.
Like my favorite's
Cobra
Demolition
is
Man, but I think First Blood was just.
First
was
Blood is
great.
great. Yep. First
Yeah.
Blood is
So,
great.
like, I love First Blood.
I mean, I like Cliffhanger. But it's
Cliffhanger's
not the best.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
I
the
love
best,
it.
but it's good.
It's
Yeah.
great. John Lithgow's
Some
a
really good
great
deaths.
villain. He's a great
I
villain.
think Rennie Harlin's an underrated director.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
disagree
mean,
with you.
Cutthroat Island, right? Am I
No,
right, folks?
no.
Cutthroat Island, just
No,
underrated.
man.
Huh?
You know what I think of that?
I
haven't seen that in years. Cutthroat Island?
I
Holy
worked for
shit.
Rennie Harlin back in 2012.
Wow, what a
when I-
humble brag. Is it a humble
is-
brag when you say you
No,
work for
it's
Rennie
not a humble
Harlan?
brag at all. I was fired up the project. It's not a humble brag at all. But it was funny. Did you guys ever see the movie The Devil's Pass? It was his point of view found footage. That was,
No, I've not seen
like
that.
a sequel with
heard
like
of
the Dyatlov Pass. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
Pass, you ever heard of it?
sounds
They were talking to me about it. They were pitching me to come work on this movie. And I'm like, they're like, oh, do you know Rennie Harlan? And I'm all like, man, I love Cutthroat Island. And they're like, we don't talk about that movie here. We don't.
And
He
nobody
al-
else does.
He also did. He also did Die Hard 2, right?
Die Hard 2.
Die Harder, yeah.
8. Yeah, he's done some good stuff, but it's just lately his shit's been terrible.
Yeah, Die Hard 2, Die Harder is what. And then he did
Die
Cutthroat
Harder.
Island was a really big bomb for him.
I liked Cutthroat Island. I still
Deep Blue Sea.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh my God.
I love Deep Blue Sea.
Oh yeah.
Samuel L.
Deepest,
Jackson's
bluest, my hat
best.
is like a Sharks fin.
Oh, LL Cool J.
Yeah.
He's still working. The Legend of Hercules was that? Who did that one?
That was a series, wasn't it?
That was-
Oh, no, that's-
there was
that's
two
with,
Hercules movies. There
Yeah,
was
that-
Hercules with The Rock.
That was
and
the
then there
same one with
Legend
the
of
Rock,
Hercules
or
with,
the same year.
I met Michael Rooker, humble brag. He is a fun guy.
He's a great guy.
He is a really
He's
fun
a good guy.
Someone was just talking about. So Michael Rooker, some in the comments. You guys aren't super chatting me, so I'm not calling you out. Jeez, you got to pay for a call out. No, but someone said Michael Bryce said Michael Rooker goes hard in Cliffhanger. He does. It's good.
Yeah.
My favorite part in Cliffhanger, actually, whatever. Let's play clips. My favorite part in Cliffhanger is the opening.
Yeah.
Where the guy's smiling. Have you guys noticed this? There's like this girl's like dying in the beginning of Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I remember
And it's a really good scene. Oh wait, this is
Frank.
Frank is just like laughing.
Yeah.
So he's this spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. She's like, "Don't kill me, no!" And then she's about to fall and she's about to break. And then get ready, as she's like about to fall to her death. They're trying to hold the wire. They're trying to climb out together. And Michael Rooker's giving it his all. Michael
Yeah, he's
Rooker's like,
great.
oh my God! Don't let her die, Gabe. You better get her, Gabe. Oh my God! Get her, damn it, Gabe. You better go get. And then he's going and going, and then wait, I gotta get. to it.
Stallone
It's
is like
coming.
acting like
He's
his.
like going crazy, and then look at him smiling. It's unbelievable. It gets worse. Like they had to cut around it because it gets so embarrassing. Like she's literally falling to her death, and this actor in the scene just decides to like. Well, that's the one shot he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he starts to just start laughing. I'm gonna find it. It's worth it.
Wait,
We're all gonna
wait,
laugh
wait,
when I
wait,
get
wait,
there.
wait,
There it is.
wait, wait, wait,
There it is.
There
So
we
watch.
go.
There he's like got her by the hand, and then she's gonna die. I
can't wait.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be sweet. She's gonna go bloody all over this rocks.
Sly's
You know
lips
what?
are going
I just looked up
crazy.
Stallone real quick, and I totally forgot about 1995's Assassins.
Oh, I hated that.
Holy
It's
crap.
a good damn movie.
I
my
didn't like
God.
with Antonio Banderas.
Yes, that was a
No.
great flick, man.
Oh, man.
Richard
There
Donner
he is.
directed
Look at
that
him.
thing.
Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, she's gonna die. Oh, this is gonna be my fetish tapes. I'm gonna replay this memory the rest of my life. I can't wait to watch this broad die in the rocks. Yeah, die. Look how. What is going on? Who won't let this guy do that?
He has a peril
Don't let
fetish.
me- and she's like, they're both acting. Stallone's giving it his all, and that guy is just laughing up a storm.
You're
Good
not
old
gonna
Frank.
die.
She dies, everybody. It's a pretty dramatic scene, but this is a good movie. They're
great
remaking this one with all women, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the all-female.
Yep.
reality.
I can't wait not to
Reboot
watch it.
Cliffhanger. I don't know why. You just make another one and have one of the leads be a female. Look at him. Yeah, she's dead.
Maybe The Rock can be in the
my
remake.
God, I love
Wait,
Frank.
wasn't that his wife in the movie too?
I don't think so. Why is he loud? Look at him. Look at this. What is happening? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It just messed up everything. He is just laughing up a storm. It's insane. I need to have that GIF somewhere. Oh wait, I have that GIF somewhere. He's like, yeah,
That's why I like
this beast going down.
the best part of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when Michael Rooker and Sylvester Stallone like have a beef, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm having cliffhanger flashbacks. It's a great scene.
But Cliffhanger's good. Anyway, so yes, I didn't like Assassins, but Cliffhanger was a good time. All right, let's go to our next subject, guys. Get in there. Ace Ventura 2 spoofed that scene. I don't know.
Yes, it did.
They did.
With the raccoon.
Yeah.
With the raccoon.
Oh yeah, they
With
did.
the raccoon.
Good
That's why it was like in the temple.
Helix.
That's awesome.
Helix gets the point. All right, guys, send me your comments down there as we wrap up. We're still got some topics to talk about, so I want to hear those comments in the commenters. What's that called? Commenting box. All right, guys, I'm going to talk about streaming wars.
No, go
I did a
ahead.
video about this, and it started up a lot of talk. And the latest thing was Kiefer Sutherland starring in a Fugitive remake, which is just basically 24.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And it's the creators of 24. They're all making, now he's Detective Clay Bryce. But what was really funny about this premise to me was so this guy's innocent. And he's trying to get it to his family, but the faulty evidence on the ground and tweet now, confirm later journalism paint a nightmarish picture, and all the world thinks that Mike is responsible for the heinous act. So I just took this and I was like, oh, this is totally like the new cancel culture version of The Fugitive, where it's like, oh man, they're just all tweeting he's guilty rather than actually doing any homework.
I didn't tweet my wife.
I didn't follow her.
The Wall Street Journal's wrong.
There you go.
So I thought, well, I want to get into stream, but I did promise this in an earlier episode. Are there any other premises that would be fun to make in this day and age, social justice movies? I had some commenters I'm going to pull out from the video, but does anyone have a pitch of what would be funny in this new Me Too era? I was originally thinking, it'd be fun if they did, if a guy's like adjusting Me Too and goes crazy, but they did that sort of with Disclosure with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore. Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah.
It was like the reversed
Yeah.
Fatal Attraction where he
Was it indecent? No, not indecent.
No, it was
proposal.
called Disclosure.
Disclosure. Yeah.
Anyway, does anyone have an idea? I was going to read some comments. I meant to have this open sooner.
Well, I
but
was
did
going to
it?
say that
Oh,
in the
no,
Me Too
we
era,
can double
nothing is
jeopardy.
funny
no,
because everything will get you killed. That's so.
that's a good tagline. In this meet, you too will die.
That sounds like a tagline for the net for Sandra Bullock.
What is it, like a fucking Bloomhouse production?
All right, let's go. So this was from Kuju. Quantum Leap 2020. SJWs try to leap back in time to constantly remake history to fit their narrative. Okay. How about Miami Vice, the woke version? No.
I'm good on that.
I love that time travel one. I love
travel
that
one's
time
good.
travel one. That's so
Let's have
funny.
it.
I mean, the Twilight Zone beat you to it. The new Twilight Zone series. Wow.
Leaving Las Vegas, where the writer gets chased off Twitter and the impetus for suicide. Could even use Nick Cage for a soft reboot. Leaving Las Vegas 2. That's a pretty good title. TOO.
I would dig that.
Yeah, Karate Kid Daniel was actually the bully. That's true, and that's Cobra Kai, and it's great.
Cobra Kai's amazing.
It's really,
It's
really
a great
good.
show. It's,
U.S. Marshals. Does anyone like that one?
I love it. That's the
with
sequel, right?
with
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I can't remember it.
There was one
It's
I
been so
thought-
long since I've seen
It was, I mean, just a sequel to The Fugitive, but I was all
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll take more time with Lee Jones. And I like Wesley Snipes, and
Every-
RDJ was in it, so.
This won't load. I can't get them all there. But there was one. But I still think I want to do a horror movie where. Well, I pitch it to all of you, but you guys have seen my horror movie, right?
Right.
The Janitor.
Janitor, yep.
Janitor?
I have not.
So I have a horror movie. It's called Whoa.
Oop.
It's called The Janitor, right? And I wanted to do a sequel because I'm the star of The Janitor. I play the crazy janitor.
Nice.
But what if someone in the office makes a bad accusation and they're lying? So the janitor comes back and has to clean it up, and you call it Janitor Me Too, starring me. I mean, that would be just like an amazing clickbait, everything all together. But my buddy who makes the movie, he's like, no. He's like, no, we're not doing that.
No.
Have
that would
Emergency
be-
Awesome do the thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
That would be good. Well, let's talk about Quibu then. If we're not going to talk about this,
What?
do you guys have you heard of Quibi? Quibu?
I think it's Quibi.
Quibi? Is it really?
Quimby?
Yeah.
Is that
Quibi.
Cubu? Quick
What's the
bites.
they
It's for- it
actually
means-
on the website they have the pronunciation.
It means quick bites. Here we go.
Quimby.
Yeah.
So noun for
Yeah,
quick
Quibi.
bites, brief, a tech and entertainment startup in Hollywood. Quibi. Oh my God, this is so dumb.
Is this like the 5-minute thing or
So
something?
these are
like?
10-minute. These are 10-minute. So look, I did this video already. Sorry if you're repeating, but this made me laugh because it's like what we say internally is we'd like to be the quality of HBO and offer customers the convenience of Spotify. So basically, HBO Go. It's like, what does this mean? What is this buzzword be like Silicon Valley nonsense of Quibi? So and I went off on this in my video, so apologies again, but Jeffrey Katzenberg, who did DreamWorks and he started like the Disney Renaissance, so props to Jeffrey Katzenberg, whatever, but he raised $1 billion for this like weird concept that was never fully formed, but the whole idea was like, it's going to be short form content for millennials with high budgets. And then every studio was like, yes, I want in, here's $1 billion. And they all threw money at Quibi to make this dumb thing, and now all these people, like what's her name from Game of Thrones? Sophie. Yes,
Yeah.
that one. Sophie Turner, thank you, is on there doing a show, and they got Steven Spielberg's doing one, After Dark with Spielberg is what it's called, but it's apparently like some like vampire series or something where you can only watch it during the nighttime and then it goes away during the daytime. It's just like, what? So it's just like ridiculous.
That was the pitch.
This whole thing is just like ridiculous of built for millennials streaming service from these two old people. It's just like, what? No.
They
What is
definitely
going
look like they're
on?
with the times. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
Millennials have short attention spans anyway. I'm like, what?
Spielberg After Dark, yeah. So and then you can apparently Quibi users can view the videos vertically or horizontally, changing how they hold their phones, which opens up the possibilities for filmmakers. Yeah, just what I want to deal with. Like, oh yeah, great, they can crop my movie while I'm watching it. That sounds miserable.
No, basically they're describing how people watch it on YouTube already. Like
Right.
you can watch it on your phone and then flip your phone and it expands.
Well, what they're really doing is they're comparing it to IGTV, to Instagram TV is what they're doing.
Correct.
Because
Well, I was gonna say they try and say they're not Snapchat, they're not Instagram. I'm trying to find the quote because it was just like, well you are.
Because when I was at VidCon last year, 2018, I was at the IGTV panel, and the guy was like, "The future is vertical,"
No.
and I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?"
No,
Like, no.
No, it's definitely not. Our phones are. I'm annoyed the Apple iPhone didn't just force it. If they had just made it so you can't actually watch it vertically, the whole thing would have been solved. But this idea that we're going to put vertical TVs in our house is absolutely asinine. And the fact that now I have to like go crop and make a separate image when I have to do 2 exports, it's maddening. People, just turn your phone. It's not that hard. The amount of work to make people have to make vertical content is just stupid. Someone had a good idea. 12 Angry Women. Would that work?
Wow.
Oh, is that like the jury version of like 12 Angry Men?
Yep.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy gets wrongfully canceled and then inflicts cyber revenge on the children.
I have to disagree. I would cancel Freddy. He's trying to kill me and my kids.
The Blues Sisters. Ooh.
The Blue Sisters? That's actually a great idea. That'd be funny.
Also a porno.
Is it?
No,
Wow.
I'm just saying
Oh.
it could also be a porno.
Oh, I thought you said it was. Like you
If
just
anyone would know that.
You're like, yeah,
What you guys do? We blows.
that's a new version of Blu-ray therapy after dark.
Well, there we go. That's how Daddy gets his money.
A remake. Oh, okay, so Ninja Freak. Thank you, Ninja Freak. A remake of Tarantino's revenge epic Kill Bill Burr. Ooh, an angry white woman kills 100 people with a samurai sword to tell Bill Burr he's offensive.
Hilarious.
That's epic. You got there.
That was
She'll be exhausted in
Kill Bill
for 5
Burr.
minutes.
So yeah, wait, vertical TVs. Someone rich is going to buy that in a heartbeat. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Someone's going to totally sell vertical TVs. It's the whole new thing.
You better
That way it
patent
crops
that.
all your work and you can watch Instagram on your thing. But anyway, let's talk Quibi. Does anyone care about Quibi?
No.
I didn't even know until today.
No.
This is ridiculous,
It's
right?
very ridiculous.
Those 2 old ass people talking about what's good for millennials. I'm good. I'm good.
You don't want to hear
Well,
their thoughts?
I get it. I get why he thinks it. He thinks that way. Katzenberg, he does understand like business, and he's thinking that by doing this, it's going to be tapping into a market that is like Instagram is doing
Right.
that. So they think that's going to be good, and that's not going to go to content creators. So we don't have to worry about that, And,
Right, well,
and
what
it's
they're-
potential that people are going to like it. It's
Well,
potential.
He has the track record. He's made he's made a lot of people a lot of money. He's built serious IP, and now this whole model is like, hey Apple, hey everybody else, you want to own the next Instagram because I'm going to build it. And that's literally what this is being tossed off as.
Pretty
And so
cocky.
because it got
that is
all this
very
money,
cocky.
they just were paid like, well, yeah, but no, we'll be better this year because we're going to have all this money and we're going to get all this talent. And if you look, they really did. They got Sophie Turner's new show after Game of Thrones. Granted, these are 10-minute episodes, everybody, for a Quibi thriller series. They got BBC News. They got Christoph Waltz and Liam Hemsworth in some series. Will Forte and Caitlin Olsen from Always Sunny is doing a comedy series. Silicon Valley is going to be on it or something. Dwayne Johnson is doing one.
That seems like a
comedy
lot of
series.
money for some.
Kevin
a short...
Hart is doing an action series.
What?
Tom Lennon. I mean, these aren't like nobodies. Like they're
of
getting
course.
in big names that are
But-
just like, what?
I'm just thinking, like, how much is this gonna cost for like? You said like 10-minute clips.
$5.
10-minute clips, and it's
How much are they
$5 a
paying?
month.
How much are they paying these like actors though? Like that, they're gonna go bankrupt.
Antoine Fuqua is doing a new series. It's just like I'm just shocked, but I don't blame these actors and stuff because they need to get paid.
Exactly. That's
And
what I'm saying. They're
they
not
don't
at
need
fault.
to-
They're getting money.
They're
but-
like, well, great, let's go get a Quibi deal because who knows how it's.
Exactly.
I remember Verizon TV came out and it was a whole big deal, and I remember even when I worked at where I worked, I won't say their name, but every company in town was like, how do we get Verizon's money? How do we figure out and just do crap to get on Verizon Go or whatever it was called at the time, which bombed, and they blew like $1 billion on content that went nowhere because it's like, so what are you doing?
Well, maybe
do you remember when MySpace did that?
Yeah, that's true.
They did their whole, what was it, Lonely Girl 18 or 15, whatever it was. They turned it. I mean, it's just they didn't know how to handle it. These guys don't know how to handle it. The future isn't palm of your hand. You can have content there, but don't design it for it.
Here's what's interesting. I just found this. I didn't know this before. So there's sort of chapters for your smartphones, how they're selling this on Quibi. A 2.5-hour movie was broken down into 8 to 10 minute snippets, which will launch on October 6th. Quibi for quick bites, but the deal promises to be creator friendly. Projects will be exclusively licensed to the service for 7 years. After 2 years, producers gain the rights to repackage the series as a feature film. That's crazy. So they're just giving them license for 2 years, and then you can have it on your site for 7 years. At the end of 7 years, this whole thing's gonna go under because then they can just sell the movie separately. I mean, that alone was an amazing proposition. Of course, good for Anton Fuqua seeing a crazy deal. And then what's going to happen is Jeffrey Katzenberg's just going to sell it after 7 years before it's up, make a quick amount of cash, and then Quibi will die afterwards. I can't stand this stuff. There's so much better use for money.
It's a lot of money. Yeah,
$1 billion. I refuse to support Quibi.
It reminds me of like celebrities going to Japan and making those stupid Japanese commercials for the obscene amounts of money.
Hey, they're getting paid.
And they're getting
commercials.
Well, I know, but it sounds like what they're doing right now. But
I mean, they're the winners in this whole situation.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but no, it does seem like they're just throwing away a lot of money for some.
That one fool said, "I think I stepped in some Quibi yesterday." Well, I don't want to give Quibi too much attention because screw them. But guys, guess which app is also getting into the streaming service business?
What's that?
Tindr.
Yeah, did you see it earlier?
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh no, I guessed. Holy crap! What?
Tindr's now has a streaming service now. The app's first original series for Tindr. The series is set against an impending apocalypse, and one of the insiders noted that asked the question, who would you spend your night alive with? The show will upload directly to Tindr app, and users will be able to swipe right or left, the service's main features, and advance the plot as they see fit.
It's over.
So there you go.
Choose your own adventure, kind of.
Yes, it's a choose your own dating adventure.
It's over.
Oh my god, the Japanese have already done this for years.
Yeah.
It's creepy there. It's going to be even creepier.
We've had a good run. Goodbye.
Why is Tindr doing this? Well, it's for data collection. A source explained to Variety that Tindr tends to create an algorithm based on how its users make decisions within the series and then match them with romantic interests based on those choices. Tindr's users' particular view of how a group of characters should spend the eve of an apocalypse will lead them to others with similar takes. The thinking goes, so it's like a way to, like, instead of doing a test, you watch a movie, and then the way you choose your movie, it will tell you, hey, here's your new date.
Why don't y'all just go to a bar and talk to a girl?
Seriously,
but
it's not that hard.
My fascination with that is, will it let you undo your decision? Like I swiped left when I should have swiped right. No.
Oh man, I'm locked in.
Now you're in the movie.
What other apps do we want to see apps for? I mean, streaming services for.
Let's see.
I'm looking at my phone.
I'm looking at my phone right
Imagine
now.
a
Google Maps. Let's go. Let's do that.
Weather.
Pinterest for our grandma.
How about LinkedIn? I'm always on that right now. But LinkedIn, where you will do anything for this job.
God.
You apply to a job alert, and then you realize they're trying to ask you to murder someone, but you're desperate for cash. Will you do it? That sounds like a Blumhouse movie. LinkedIn.
What about junk mail from Gmail?
I'm surprised Walmart hasn't chimed in.
It's gonna be nothing but dick pics. Let's just be
I still can't believe Uber hasn't put webcams in Uber cars and just have that live streaming.
Well,
from certain Ubers.
the thing is because it's I can actually answer that. They didn't want you actually recording in your car. I used to drive Uber a few years ago, and
but you could easily make the app give permission.
Well, no, what I mean by that is it could, because it's the person's car. You'd have to I guess in California they're changing it to where Uber drivers and Lyft drivers are now going to be considered employees. Is that right?
I don't know.
I've been trying to
do it, but otherwise it's a person's car. So if they were setting up a production company and got permission, you could do taxi cab confessions.
Wow.
Uber.
Well, a lot of people have tried. There have been Uber drivers who just did shows and streamed and got in a lot of trouble. But I always thought they should do it. Uber could license it and actually figure it out.
It would be. I mean, enough people use it to where it could be interesting as a slice of life or voyeuristic look into certain aspects. Like 2:00 in the morning, what's this drunk girl up to?
What about Cash App? That would be a good one, like giving money to people that need it, like me. But
Wow, so humble.
Nah, but like people that That thing that you guys did when you gave the lady the house and stuff like that.
Oh.
That'd be something.
Yeah.
Prank it forward. Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a prank it forward, like with Cash App. That'd be a good series. But it's positive. Nobody would watch it.
Yeah, and then they could want to give some cash to people. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
figure out like ways to do it. Yeah, I can make content for anybody who out there wants to hire me. You can find me here at Andy Signor.
Don't you just like how I just pitched that idea? He's like, yeah, I can make content for anybody. Son of a
I
bitch.
pitched it. You stole my prank it forward idea. Whose idea was that?
It's
you
a
said you don't like
collaboration.
your show.
It's a collaboration.
You stole my show first, and then like, oh, see my brilliant idea. Yeah, I'll call you out for calling me out, Mr. Normal Headphones. It's like your show, Andy. Wait, you're stealing my idea, Andy? Jesus Christ, see how that works? That's Hollywood for you. And you're right. Yeah, I could just do prank it forward for. Oop, I don't need you, Ian. I did it before you, but I'll bring you on, I guess.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, but there we go. The lift. Someone said.
Same.
Punda says, "I have nothing but strippers on my Cash App."
Nice.
Ian. Hey, good
Nice.
for you, man.
Thank you.
Careful. I saw hustlers. Sometimes they'll totally drug you and then just figure out your social while you're like unconscious and then max your credit card. So I'm looking out for you, Bunda. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Don't let them max out your credit card. Make sure you got a good, nice, honest stripper, not a J-Lo.
J-Lo,
Cardi B
50-year-old
honestly has done it in real life.
In real life, yes.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I've
It's,
met strippers like that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried
Yeah,
screwing
that's-
people over.
I don't like. That was never my
That Cardi
thing.
B thing just like breezed though. Like it happened. Like people talked about it for like a day, but like no, if that was the gender reverse, that'd be a crazy thing. Drugging women and taking their money and shit. No.
It would not go
That's a
over well.
snuff
Yeah.
film right there. Jesus.
It would not go over. Yeah, I don't get it. It's a very odd
Weird.
thing. But anyway, let's not go on Cardi B.
Yeah.
Now Taylor Swift, I can talk about all day. But I made this chart. I'm curious, what apps on here would you guys actually want to support? So we got Netflix is $9, Hulu $6, CBS All Access $6, HBO Go $15, Prime is $10, YouTube Premium. Well, not. Let's just cut out YouTube Premium. No one's paying for that. Does anyone buy Amazon Prime? You really?
I am.
Why? For YouTube Premium?
Yeah,
The
well,
Boys.
I
The
got
Boys,
Amazon
right?
Prime.
I don't watch
got
any of the
The
shows. I
Boys.
haven't watched any of them.
You've never watched The Boys?
I just like the background app stuff.
No. We're talking about YouTube Premium.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
yeah,
were
the
talking about-
I said Amazon
YouTube
Prime.
Premium. Yeah, that's what I pay for, but I never you get more than just the shows. You get
Oh, you get like
I thought we were talking
that's
about
right.
Prime.
You get to have like
Features.
videos offline and stuff. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, which is I use a lot of that. So
All right, fair enough. But from a streaming standpoint, we wouldn't buy it for that.
No,
Amazon
you don't
Prime.
have to anymore.
Who's buying Amazon Prime? I have it.
I have it.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
I get anime on that.
Amazon Prime is pretty good, I gotta say.
I don't
Not
have
just
it.
only for the boys, and Fleabag is fantastic, everybody.
Nice.
What's that religious show I heard that was pretty good?
Righteous Gemstones. That's on HBO.
Oh, okay. No, wait. It's that one where the devil.
Good and evil. Yeah, the Omens or
yeah.
something. Good Omens.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good
Omens,
Omens.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I
also
haven't
on
watched
Prime.
it yet.
Yeah,
that's
that's
on
what I
Amazon.
thought,
But Amazon
yeah.
Prime's
You know
not
what else
bad.
is on Amazon, Andy?
What?
Downton Abbey seasons 1 through 6.
I'm good.
Just saying.
Is Doctor Who on there? Because I'm also good. Gonna avoid both of those.
Doctor Who was on Netflix for a while, wasn't it?
It's gonna be on. Shit, I forget which one.
Was it HBO Max?
It's
Got
on
it?
maybe or Peacock, one of those two.
Yeah.
So that's
My-
the biggest thing. How do you know where shit is now? It's so hard to find your movies.
Michael Bryce has a point
mean-
though. Prime does give you a lot when it comes to like shopping and music.
Well, that's what I was
and
gonna
stuff,
say.
too.
Beyond
Yeah,
just the shows, yes, you get a big deal to get your overnight
Exactly.
cables and stuff, which I really do enjoy. And then HBO Go, I buy it only when Game of Thrones was on, and then I cancel it.
I'm good on that one.
Yeah, I'm good.
I use my sister's.
But
Now
So-
HBO Max,
that I am
might
getting.
sign me in.
I'm getting that because of the Boondocks and Euphoria.
Nah, I'm good
Those
on
two
that.
right there.
HBO Go will have Cinemax, HBO, and Warner Brothers all combined. So you'll get all the HBO shows, you'll get the Warner Brothers movies.
and Doctor Who also.
Not gonna care about that one, but yeah, fair enough. Is that they also bought Friends and Big Bang Theory, right?
HBO Max is going to be a problem.
I think so.
HBO
Yes.
Max is gonna. Yeah, I don't know who would spend that money for Big Bang Theory. It's like CBS's audience who watch Big Bang Theory is not going to go to HBO Max.
Do you know how much they paid for Big Bang Theory, Jonathan?
I have no
600?
idea.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was- yeah.
have
Well, you
no
spoiled
idea.
it, Matt. Thanks for jumping the gun.
I'm
Sorry, I
so-
thought you were asking me.
$600 million. That's insane. Insane.
I just have Shudder.
How much do you think Seinfeld was bought for on Netflix? Because Netflix just bought it back from Hulu, and I heard they're going to do 4K, which is going to be interesting if that's actually going to take the film print and
love
redo it all.
Seinfeld.
How much do you think Seinfeld went for?
A lot.
Probably was.
At
Yeah.
least a billion.
No, I'm
They're
gonna.
all getting.
It
paid
wasn't a
still.
billion. I heard it was under. It was not as much as 6.
Like 800 million.
It's not as
No.
popular. It's not as. It's popular on streaming, but it's not the top one.
Wow.
They don't. People.
Once
The
they got-
millennials aren't as into Seinfeld as they
I
are
bet you they
Friends and
will be, though.
Office.
Wait, I thought
I bet you they will
thought
be.
you had a video where you posted that, like, how much they bought the Seinfeld for.
They didn't say the amount.
Ah.
Saying no one knows.
Hey Andy, I'm having this hypothesis though. Once they take off The Office and Friends, of course, Netflix is gonna have minimal stuff. I bet you that's gonna be one of the most watched on Netflix.
I'll bet you, but we'll never know because Netflix won't say.
It's perfect. Yeah.
But so, does anyone buy CBS All Access?
No.
No.
And I really want to see Picard. I'll be honest.
For sure.
But I don't want to pirate it. But if someone pirated it for me and like gave me a USB, I might watch them.
What if you got access to a Netflix account through a VPN that was in another country? So that's
No, it's Prime, isn't it? It's not Netflix. It's Prime, I think.
no, it's Netflix.
I thought it was I thought it was Prime.
I mean, unless they renegotiated the deal. I thought Netflix was paying in on that, but I could be wrong.
No, if I read it correctly, it was Prime that bought that deal.
Oh,
But I could be totally wrong. So Hulu?
Next is
Who buys
yeah.
Hulu?
Yeah, we do.
I do.
Hulu.
I get it on a
I love
the spur
Handmaid's
of the
Tale.
moment.
I get it plus because it came with Spotify.
Yeah.
And then we all have Netflix.
Absolutely.
I have Netflix.
So everyone has Netflix.
I have
Absolutely.
Netflix.
So
Yep.
Netflix is still the winner. Now, who's buying Disney Plus?
Absolutely. Well, shoes.
I probably will.
I am.
Absolutely.
No, John?
Probably not. No.
Don?
Yeah, I'll get it. I mean, I'll have one other thing, so it will complete my section of cartoons because I have one thing that's all Nickelodeon, and now I can get all Disney. And I'd be happy.
I'd be a fool not to, man. The nostalgia
So-
and having a son.
Are you? Well, that's as a dad, it's like a
Yeah,
no-brainer.
it's a
But
no-brainer.
if I was an adult without kids,
Still,
I mean, I don't know if I would do it. But I'm curious: are you going to buy it for a month or a year?
I'm gonna do the year, just for the nostalgia.
I will probably introvertently.
He'll figure
month.
it out, right?
I'll go
I'm not getting it.
moment.
I
You're
have.
not gonna do
it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I have a Shudder.
What's that?
It's the horror.
It's
app.
like
Oh, got it.
horror.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, are you doing a year or a month?
If a good deal comes in, I'll do the year. But for right now, I'm just gonna probably do month to month because once the Mandalorian's done, which their season finale should be on Christmas Eve, unless they do 2 episodes up front, then there's no real point after that. I'll go through the X-Men series. And I'm
Correct.
kind of done for a while.
I think they're Disney is smartly trying to get as many in as they can early,
yeah.
because they know, oh crap, we don't have a Marvel series for a little while,
Yeah.
and they for till spring, I think it is, right? So I think they're trying to I got a deal in the mail. It's like $30 off if you buy 2 years, and it's not that good of a deal. But I guess it's what 4 months free, 5 months free, 6 months free. I can do math. 6 times 5. I think they really want people in there so they're locked in, so they know. Okay, great, we have a good base for our investors. But I'm curious. I'm gonna go probably try a month first and then see if it's worth it. But you're right. It's a good point because they're not dropping them in binge. They're doing the week to week, which is a smart move on their part because people will want to watch The Mandalorian. I have no doubt that's going to be good. And then as those Marvel shows and everything else come forward, that's going to stretch out. People are going to be like, oh, I guess I got to keep this and watch those 2 shows I bought, which is telling. Peacock. I mean, I can't tell you how often I watch The Office. It's like whenever I don't have time on Netflix, I watch The Office. The Office is the #1 streaming show there is in the world.
But I
and
have
Peacock
all the
has it.
DVDs. I don't need to get the streaming.
I do
service.
too, and it's so much easier when I'm just sitting there.
Well, it is
I
easier,
don't want
I'll
to go
give you that.
pick which disc do I put in. But Peacock having The Office is a huge win. But what do we think about Battlestar Galactica is coming back? Are you a fan?
I mean, I love the other remake of Battlestar Galactica in the Frickin'. That was really good, but I don't know. I have to see.
Mr.
what
Robot's doing it, and then the Punky Brewster remake, guys, and the
No.
Saved by the Bell remake. Hello.
it is. No, thank you.
Is it really a remake or like a?
It's a
like
reboot.
continuation.
I think it's a reboot.
It's a continuation.
Oh, it is?
Continuation. Yeah, I've Saved by the Bell because it's gonna have like Governor Zach Morris is gonna pop up occasionally, and the fact that Elizabeth Berkley is back, like, wow. Okay, I thought her career died with Showgirls.
Hey, we're not canceling her.
Hey,
Elizabeth
Showgirls is a
Berkley
classic.
is a fine
I
person.
am not knocking that movie is not as bad as people say that it
It's a
is.
classic.
It was interesting back in the 90s when it came out. I was like 17 or something when that came out.
The director of
So it's
RoboCop did that movie.
Yeah, Verhoeven, yeah.
Speaking
much after
of
that.
services, we just got Gabe. Thank you, Gabe Kelly, for that. It's been a slow super chat day, but hey, it is what it is. Not going to beg you for it. Gabe Kelly said, "Can we get a moment of silence for the official death of MoviePass? LOL, what a joke of a service. Did you guys use any other theater subscriptions?" So I do use AMC Stubs, just because it's easy. It is pretty expensive now, and sometimes I get in the critic list, so I might pause it. But you can't. They're smart. You can't pause it and then restart right away. Is what they do. That's well, but. You see 2 or 3 movies and it's paid for, so I like Stubs. It's not terrible. But MoviePass, what was really interesting, no one else has any other things they use, right?
No.
I have a Cinemark.
Oh, okay, because it depends what
Because
theater you're
AMC's
near.
near me,
Yeah. But what was really funny, I didn't read this. What's that guy's name from the MoviePass guy? But that guy who sent all the emails.
Yeah.
But anyway, that guy, he apparently when Mission Impossible, was it Rogue Nation, the last one, was sort of the Fallout was like that was the Fallout of MoviePass because everyone had it that summer, and then Fallout came out, and then you couldn't see Fallout. They sort of stopped because they were bleeding money. But what was really crazy is they were specifically sending out bugs to people's apps so they couldn't buy movies.
I heard about that.
They literally were putting out like an error, so then people who were like trying to buy Fallout tickets would get alerts that they couldn't. It was like so shady. So a lot of employees who were working for MoviePass at the time finally like came forward to like admit how bad it was getting because they were just siphoning money left and right. And then finally, Rich Hastings was it? Or that Netflix guy? No, Mitch Lowe. That's it. Reed Hastings is Netflix. Mitch Lowe was the MoviePass guy. But Mitch was literally like, cancel it. We can't afford these Fallout tickets. This is ridiculous. And literally just figured out ways to like cheat people who paid for the service so they couldn't get in. Yeah. And then they'd send errors saying that your app would work, which worked for me. So any high user would just get throttled so you couldn't actually use what you paid for.
Wow.
Like how shady is that? It's so effed up. So good riddance to MoviePass. What a great idea. And I had so many people, I'm like, guys, this will not last. Just take their money and see the movies this summer because someone's losing the farm on this one. It was crazy.
Right.
Well, what they were trying to do, in my opinion, was for one, they were data mining everything.
Yes.
So when they were purchased by that, because the Netflix guy sold it to a holdings company, and they wanted to also. I think they were trying to extort cinemas as well as studios, because they were trying to use the numbers to direct towards certain films. Like, oh, we can boost your box office if you work with us.
Right.
If you give us a deal, promote us, we'll boost your box office. And clearly it didn't work, and I'm very happy for that.
Well, there you have it. So I want to go to, as we wrap up, I didn't realize how late I've been, but let's do, because I'm going to wrap us out, but let's talk about He-Man. John, you were excited to talk about the new sketches from He-Man. These look pretty sick.
These are awesome.
This is Kevin Smith's new look for the He-Man show. But what's crazy to me is I thought if they're going to go the was it Funimation, or who did the original one? The original animation? Whatever it was.
Filmation.
Look, I kind of want them to like embrace it a little bit. Mm-hmm. You want them to just suddenly continue the plot and have it way better looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This looks like a mixture of like the new and old. I mean, you can recognize that's Merman, Beastman, He-Man, and Skeletor.
They look pretty sick.
They look great. Edward Nunez.
Where do I find those at?
I think it's a tweet from a person that knows the character designer. I can't. Nunez, do you have the
Gene Chief Fox
too?
too?
I can't show you my private message here.
Oh,
yeah. But I'll send it to you afterwards. But it looks pretty cool.
Great.
I like the art, but I'm excited. Kevin's a fan of that. I'm excited for his take on this. I'm glad it's like a sequel. The problem is that movie, that show, when you rewatch it, it does not hold up.
Does not hold up.
It's really kind of bad and bad animation and just cheesy.
I really like the 2000 remake of.
I didn't actually watch
it. It was
that.
fantastic.
But as a kid, I loved this.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see where they go and if they can sort of upgrade it. The best version they've done of an upgraded kids cartoon is DuckTales for sure, which is
still
fantastic.
haven't seen that yet.
It's really, really good. It's a good. You can tell they love the source material. Yeah, this is cool. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Yeah.
All right, what else were we talking about here? Was that it?
I'll just say the Boondocks are coming back 2020 fall.
That would be the only reason I watch HBO Max.
Me
Looks
too.
like we were looking, but the Simpsons didn't get canceled. So
yeah, that was fake news.
So yeah, we have there we go. So Bob Iger on Apple memoir. If Steve Jobs were still alive, we'd have combined our companies. Wow, interesting. Apple Plus and Disney Plus would have been the same thing. Oof. Would that have been a good thing or a bad thing? If Steve Jobs was there and he was leading the charge, he was a brilliant guy. I would have sort of been curious to see what happened. But
I think he lost his edge by the end, if I'm being honest.
Well, he
Apple
was dying.
Such a shit company at this point.
He was dying,
he
Matt. Jesus.
Cancer.
He was dying of cancer. His family was very mad at him.
Fine. Allow me to return. I don't mean that to be insensitive.
Well, you said it.
I mean, like, what I mean by that is leading in the several. Shut up. Several years leading up to that, I feel he kind of
Matt,
lost.
he
out.
lost
And then
more than his
nowadays it's
edge.
Garbage. The whole company is garbage.
Which company? Apple.
Apple.
Well, Apple now.
man.
I agree.
mean, like,
There's
it's
no.
been terrible for years. Once they
there's
look,
no
here's the thing,
vision
when
anymore.
the iMacs moved to an Intel processor, Apple, as you knew it, was dead. It was just they were just Hackintoshes at that point. The
Hackintosh.
phones suck.
No, it's true. And there's no way to like integrate. I had to go to a PC to use this software and everything because you couldn't do it on a Mac cheaply.
Wow.
You have to spend a fortune to do it on a Mac, and I couldn't do it. You were talking about Boondocks. We'll wrap up there.
Yeah.
I always like to end with something we're excited about. I've seen it, but I never.
The Boondocks, man, it seems like the black version of like South Park and
Well, here's the new look.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
the
the
new look. People are, yeah, it's a little bit more crisp, but I feel like on HBO they'll have a lot more raunchiness and a lot more
That is
uncensored stuff.
nice looking art.
Because
Oh,
they did the Spawn cartoon back in the day too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I believe
nice,
so,
that
yeah.
was good.
And the creator got fired on the after the third season, so he didn't have anything
Really?
to do with the
Yeah,
fourth,
the fourth
season.
season didn't feel like it had
And
the
it
same
sucked.
appeal.
Oh wow.
But
like,
they're bringing him back for this.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna get that.
So yeah, they're
same love
doing
back.
2 reimagined seasons, of total of 24 episodes. It'll launch in the fall of 2020 with a 50-minute special, and as a bonus, all 55 original episodes
Will be by
will
the
also be on the
creator.
service with creator Aaron Magruder at the helm. So
That's the
one.
best part right there because he
he's
was
back.
because he's back. Yep.
Nice.
Why'd they make him leave?
They Cartoon Network, I guess, had created differences, but it's crazy. That's his creation.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. You know how that feels.
I never know what that's like. What are you talking about? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
But
I think that I
Ian,
think
Screen
the
Junkies
interesting
isn't
thing is
just
also the
me,
plot
it's a lot
line
of
the
people.
show.
What? Go
Where
ahead.
they moved. Well, the thing is, in the new season, they moved to a new neighborhood, and they live underneath Uncle Ruckus's tyrannical leadership because he runs the neighborhood, and that ought to be
that's gonna be
super
insane.
interesting.
I heard he was
Big
like
plot.
running for office or something like that. He was like doing political stuff in this new season or something like that.
For Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah, for Uncle Ruckus.
I mean, it kind of fits wasn't there like the Church of Ruckus?
Yeah,
Like,
they had plenty. They gave him a lot of authority in a lot of these episodes.
Ruckus was somehow magically able to pull a lot of weight throughout this
course.
series, but it was great. Like,
No relation.
what's funny about that show is like the content, the dialogue is all good, and then
A lot of truth in it, too.
the animation style is fantastic. And
Absolutely.
funny enough, I watched that and like I still think to this day, like I watch a lot of anime and cartoons. That has some of the best fight scenes
Absolutely.
on it too.
Man, these
It just
like
touches
5-year-old kids are
so
kicking
many
ass.
marks.
Yeah,
And the best dialogue is from the kids.
Absolutely. Riley,
Absolutely.
Huey,
Well,
yeah.
that and Ruckus.
and Ruckus.
Which ones?
Huey, Riley, Uncle Ruckus. They're all great.
Yeah, the kid with the fro and the kid with the cornrows.
With the cornrows,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
the two main
Oh, I forgot I have this shot.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You just learned something.
Nice.
Disney,
Where did I- oh,
not
man.
Disney, but HBO Max. That's one of the reasons I'm getting that because I'm a huge Boondocks fan. Sorry if I geeked out a little bit about
man.
that.
So
Good.
Boondocks
No,
is
it's all
coming
good.
back, 24 episodes. I'm excited for that, and that's gonna be. I think that's good.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
excited for it. We'll have to stay tuned for 2020 to see where it comes. But if you said there's 2 seasons. If I go back, I should that original 52 episode run. That's where I can pick it up from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So they're gonna add 2 more seasons to it. Absolutely. If you want to borrow my set, I got you, bro.
All right, cool. And so I got some money from your haters, Matt. So I'm just gonna say thanks for the money. That's awesome. Cool.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Yeah, come on, keep at it.
I see.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
when they
what is
say
it?
when they
Oh,
say
I
mean
see.
words. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say them. But hey, thanks, Steph, and
Yeah, when you're
Feel free to give Andy
the
Signor
Bone
all
Zone.
of your
Yeah,
money.
like from the this is
all
the
means.
the Bone Zone. The Ralpha male's in the house. Yeah. Hey, if you're paying me $2, you know what to troll somebody, they're at least they're supporting me. But I'm they're all getting in here being mean.
let 'em.
So anyway, so there we go. So thank you for coming. For watching. It's been a fun episode.
a good
We were
sport.
about to wrap up anyway, so it sounds like a good time. And I'm excited for what was I gonna say for Disney Plus. That's the one. If I'm
too.
gonna pick one,
Yeah.
I would want to do Disney Plus. And I'm gonna. Are we over Netflix? Anybody else? Is anyone else feeling Netflix fatigue once they
No,
lose all the stuff?
I'm not over it.
I'm not over it
That-
either. I was
Dark
gonna,
Age,
I mean-
the Dark Age of what is it? The Dark Crystal one, Age of Resistance. I mean,
I still
they
haven't
put
seen
out
that.
stuff like that actually cares about the source material and telling these epic stories. then there's good content there.
Absolutely. We still got Stranger Things and Umbrella Academy and Black Mirror as well. I'm not ready to get
And never
rid
mind
of
all the Millar world. They bought that, so they're gonna be doing comic books. I honestly think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna negotiate Viacom for Paramount. That's my prediction. Is that they're gonna want a studio. They're going to need a studio.
Well, they're going bankrupt.
If Apple buys Sony, which is a current rumor, or if what is it? Or Amazon could potentially buy Sony. Because the thing is, look at Netflix getting screwed out of going to the Cannes, right?
Right.
So now they just signed a deal with some, I think some company in France to put their films in theaters in order to be eligible for the film festival. But they want the awards, and so they're going to spend the money to get the ability to participate.
Right on.
And that's going to be buying up a studio. Mark my words. I don't know which one, but they're going to buy someone.
Well, we did get a good comment, so I want to read the good comment. And hey, please, I love when you pay me for mean comments because I'm just not going to support mean comments. But I wanted to support. Who was this? Sorry, this was a good comment. Which was.
Hey, Andy and friends.
Big up.
No, it was. Hold on. Well, big ups to Ethan, Ralph, Bibble, and the Kill Stream. Okay, so are here to try and I guess shut our Kill Stream down. So thanks for the money. I appreciate it. Robin Hilliker says, though, hey, Andy and friends, I always wanted this topic pitched. Pitch a fourth movie to an existing trilogy. No, not a new trilogy. So one additional movie to an already existing trilogy.
I got a lot.
I want them to fix Batman, and I wish Christian Bale had been Batman longer than he was in that trilogy.
Ooh.
So I would have liked a little bit more.
Third one, yeah.
I'm gonna go there. We'll open up to the panel.
You want to go first? Because mine's gonna get a lot of hate, so I want to go last.
Spider-Man 4. Sam Raimi deserves another shot of Spider-Man 4. I think him with the Vulture and well, I don't know what it would be, but I think Spider-Man 4. Yeah, that's I think that would be awesome.
That's it has to be a fourth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
got to
right,
be.
Matt, I'm gonna let you pick one first.
I got one.
These are just like sequels we'd love to see.
Yeah.
Or...
A fourth out of a trilogy.
Oh, fourth out of a trilogy. Okay. Indiana Jones, a better one.
No. But didn't that already have a fourth one though?
I say that as I actually have the graphic novel of Kingdom.
He's ignoring that one.
Oh, okay. You can ignore. Okay.
What's
no,
yours?
I'd love to see. I'm looking forward to the Matrix 4. That's one I want to see.
That's true. That's part of a trilogy. But I heard they're going to do more than one just movie. So that's what's going to be interesting
probably.
to me.
It's a good moneymaker. So
isn't that a reboot though? The Matrix movie, or is that?
No,
it's a continuation.
Oh, okay.
It's with the same cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of other popular trilogies. I mean, you don't do The Godfather. Do you do a prequel of the prequel?
I got one that's gonna piss people off.
What is
Yeah,
it?
go for it.
Okay.
Piss us off, Ian.
This is my favorite trilogy of all time, Back to the Future. I would love to see a continuation with those kids. What was their names at the end of the movie?
Oh,
The one who's
yeah.
like fiddling his
This
dick.
is penis.
Goes through time just
Watch
jerking
that
off
one.
everywhere.
Jules
Nah,
and Verne.
Jules and Verne, yeah.
Jules and
yeah.
Verne, yes.
I would love to see a continuation, like, because obviously they're not well enough to do that medically, but they're kids. I believe you could tell a lot of stories with that. And with time, you could do anything with time.
They would be all grown up now, though.
Would
What
they,
about
though?
a fourth Cornetto trilogy film? The reuniting of Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost.
Man, anything with
Maybe.
Edgar Wright, I'm on board
with that
for
one.
for sure.
I'd be on board with
was
that.
Any other trilogies? Adon, you got one?
Funny enough, it's like from a bad series is RoboCop.
Ooh, there are three.
Yeah, there are three.
The third one's bad.
Well,
No,
he's
exactly,
the
but
third one's
it's
bad.
like the fourth could have been a redemption.
Yeah,
But Ed Neumeyer, who wrote the original, was doing a new remake that he was supposed to get Peter Weller for and everything. So that's one of those ones that would be added to the trilogy. That would be very excited
badass.
for.
I would love to see that.
So I'm there. Marl Karks. Karks, because it's Karl Marx, but
Marx,
opposite. Mundane Matt Redemption Arc on the Kill Stream. So I guess, is that what they do? Is this what it's called when they just send a bunch of people? So
Yeah,
everyone
this-
who's watching, and there's a bunch of trolls in there just being mean. We were having a nice conversation. So I'm trying to get through as I can. But thanks for your $2, Marl Karks.
Matt's been very nice.
Mac's been very nice to us. He's been very nice, as I said at the start of the
Yeah.
show. And so you can try and do your thing. But this is sort of the point. I think it's really a good reason of why I want to support Matt, because I guess Ralph just sends his minions in, or someone, Ralph's team, directly,
It's
just to sort of
it's a tactic,
have them
because he
live
actually
in
did
to
it
do it.
to
And
me
it's just-
on I think it was New Year's Day.
and they never
and
leave
I-
him alone, and it's just like
it's
Ralph.
pretty
like,
funny. It's
tell
pretty
your
funny.
your cronies to just back off. Like, what?
Yeah.
I haven't ever knocked you. Now you're knocking me.
Y'all go
You're
do
actually
something
hitting
else.
me, Ralph, not Matt. So it's it kind of annoys me. I'm leaving your stuff alone. So I don't know what they're doing. So for Fran, who gave me 2 cents, I'm not going to read you, but you were falsely Me Too'd. Why would you share the screen with Matt? Because Matt is a friend of mine who was very kind to me, and I'm going to support Matt. And I actually have talked to Matt and really know Matt. You don't. We all make mistakes, and that's what I'm here for. Is this a bad word? No, James Taylor, he's good. Do you guys know the word? Is that a good word?
Bazoo?
Bazoo?
You're not trying to be John.
He's not trying to campy me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that clip. Jesus Christ.
Is that for you?
We could watch that all day.
Oh yeah.
That clip.
Is that a clip on
The thing
you?
is, like, he said,
White
he
left.
said that, and then he went, "That's a good username." And I'm like,
It's a Chinese derogatory
I
term
catch
to the
that,
white people
John.
who are left.
John Campia's. I want to watch that again. We'll always end there when I do my streams because I think the crowd watching will like that.
They love
In
it.
fact, hey guys, can we all unite on this? Let's unite on this.
Let's all just agree with
Guys,
this.
everyone's
This
being
is
mean to
funny.
Matt, but can we all laugh on this one? Here's something that's really funny.
I'm surprised it doesn't come up when you just.
So everyone who's like here to flag Matt and they think they're doing something, it's not affecting me. It doesn't bother me at all. But I for really, take a second from your Matt hate. Let's all enjoy this together, shall we? This is from John Campia's live stream. If you want to troll somebody, this is how you do it.
All right, Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant I swallow knickers come? No idea.
Oh, guys, you'll never be that good. You can hit me as much as you want in these comments, but you'll never be that good. That is just pure comedy gold. And when you're going to troll a live stream, that's how you do it. Can we all agree, Matt? Right? I mean, this is just...
yeah,
This
no,
is
that's
tor-
funnier,
this is
man. That's
clever.
funny. That takes.
This isn't
that's
just
actual.
meanness.
What's the word I want to use here? Ingenuity.
Yes. Here, let's try
control
one
that
more
well.
time.
It's a good word to use.
All right, Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant I swallow knickers come? No idea.
And I like how he's just like a robot. He's just like, I have
And
no
if
idea.
You actually he really can you all see it? It's so brilliant. Like, which hockey movie chant? And then the word ice, and then the word wallow. I'm not gonna keep going, but like he just spelled it out phonetically with real words. So he didn't think he's like the real life Ron Burgundy. So that always makes
love
me
how
laugh
he
in
was
weird
like-
situations.
You should have seen that coming with the name itself.
The name, yeah. Something's coming.
All right, we got $20. Where was it? Did we lose that one already? Was it something actually? There we go. Great answers. I really would like another Sam Raimi film. Oh, thank you,
Yes.
Robin. Oh, Robin's being nice and normal. Thank you, Robin. God bless you, Robin. Great answers. Really would love another Sam Raimi film, maybe even just a Tobey Maguire cameo. I would not be opposed to that because we could do better than we did on 3.
3 was
Love you, Andy, from back then to now and forever, man. Much love from Canada. Robin, love to you, man. Thank you for being cool, keeping things nice and civil in the comments. Because we are trying to do it. All right, and then it looks like it's hard to see the comments now. Yes, Max871. Thank you for doing a troll to Matt Jarbo. I appreciate your money.
Yeah, by all means, keep giving Andy your money. By all means, go for it. Have fun.
Thank you, Matt.
Do
See,
it.
that's what
do
friends
it now. Give him the money.
Come on. Let's talk about
do it.
boulders. Come
'Cause
on.
none of you
All
matter.
the boulders.
Keep
I've
giving
never,
him money.
I've never hated someone so much that I just wanted to empty my bank account.
But
just
see,
to
like
talk.
John,
No,
you
it's,
see,
it's
like
funny.
this is
It's
stupid.
really, they do
It
that.
is.
That's the
It
thing.
is.
They will
This is
throw out money.
stupid.
It is.
It's crazy.
But can I ask this for real? Not to get serious, you don't have to answer. But like, when these people are just hate you this much, and they're like wasting their time paying me $5 to say a troll.
Now you're just
at a
starting,
certain
Andy.
point, you might like. How does that feel now? Like, is it funny or is it just do you see any comedy
well,
to it?
The funniest thing to me about it is that they think they matter in any conceivable fashion, right? They don't. Period. Not at all. To anyone. So this is what they've got. So let them have it. This is literally all they have in their life. I just can't help but laugh at them.
Well, it's like frustrating because they're talking about so many people are confused what's happening in comments.
Smelly Negro.
Oh, yeah.
I love that name. Which hockey movie chant I swallow knickers come? No idea.
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't know why that keeps showing up. Let's put up He-Man. That's a little bit more. That's why I don't keep hitting on John. But Polly is like a polar bear thing you did. You've already apologized for.
Yeah,
You
that
tried
was
to
so
remove it
goddamn
from
stupid,
YouTube.
yeah.
You tried to remove it
Wait,
from
wait,
YouTube.
wait. What are we
and
talking about?
Ian didn't like Polly.
No, I
Yeah, it
wasn't.
was terrible, man.
I wasn't
it was
a fan of
terrible.
Polly.
Yeah.
How long
like,
ago
I
was
was
that?
so trying to get 4chan's audience at that time. I was so like, I had just left LA, and I was in such like a down place in my life at that moment. And I was like, I need to think of like the edgiest thing I can think of, and I just got
Oh,
this
you got it.
stupid puppet.
It
I got this
se- it
stupid
seemed-
puppet.
It seemed
It's
like
so dumb.
It seemed like a poor imitation of Chris Rock's,
It
black
was
people and the
it
N-word.
was so bad. I don't even know it was like I'm gonna be as edgy as I can be, and it was the stupidest thing.
Yeah, very stupid.
I cringe every time I think of it.
What
So
what
it's-
year? How old were you? What year was that?
That was 2012. That was
Okay,
2012.
okay.
Yeah, that was a long
You
time
must
ago.
have thought the world was ending and you could just say racist stuff, but I forgive you, brother.
No, it was. Trust me, man. It's one of those things where it's like
you can't tell
look back on it
Ian's
and you
black,
go like,
so that's a big deal.
that was
You can't see him.
yeah.
Matt-
I mean, good thing I'm not trying out for SNL. That's probably for the best.
Will we, Matt,
Good
will
point,
we
good
ever
point.
get a reboot of Polly the Polar
What's
Bear?
so
then?
funny because
Oh,
what was
not
it?
at all.
No reboots.
No.
But what's really funny is I bet all these people don't go troll Shane Gillis. They probably are supporting his right to do things, which is crazy. It's either racist or it's not.
Yeah.
It's also frustrating. But I want to say Matt is a low tier YouTube villain. Changed my mind. Marl Cox. And I realize the reason this because he's not actually.
No.
He's not a villain. He's actually a good guy. And I've talked to him. And guys, like, move on.
Exactly.
Like, my God, move on. It's like, it's just sad. It's like just when you want to kick someone while they're down, and I guess Ralph wants to support this. But I don't know if Ralph is, but I hope he's not. But
Listen, me as a black person can get over the polar bear shit and still watch 3
Yeah.
Fuck Theater. You can too.
Yeah,
Come on,
and
seriously.
look, and Matt has
not a big deal.
The reality is Matt did F up. He's admitted that. He's apologized. I've effed up. A lot of people, you all F up in your life. We're freaking human.
I
That's
double
what
dipped
happens.
earlier today. I'm a terrible person. I get
You
it.
double dip on.
It doesn't mean we can't move forward. This is so stupid and frustrating. And he's not a villain. And I want to
He's
say it
not.
again because your friend Gator Pesos, Dane, whatever his dumb name
Dame
is,
Pesos.
he told me on the record, if you show me Matt's blah, 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 what is
What?
it called? What's it called?
You sounded like John Canfield.
Flagging
there.
report?
You were
What do you
trying.
call that screen thing that you showed me?
Report history.
If
Report
you
history.
show me, if Matt shows his report history, then I will leave him alone and I will apologize. Well, guess what, Dame Puss? He did show it to me. I saw it in live. He didn't flag anything that you didn't already see in that stream. You can't even edit it. So it's like I feel bad for Matt because it's so friggin' stupid how people just won't let it go and they won't let you move on. So he's not a villain. He's not a villain. He's been a very good guy to me.
Yeah,
So
he's good.
I'm gonna support you, Matt. Sorry that
Appreciate it.
they do this
No,
to
that's
you.
fine.
It's not it's not cool.
Here's the funny thing about this, right? Like Ralph, this is one of Ralph's tactics. He likes to come on and do this kind of thing, like raid a stream and trying to get bully you onto his show. He's over on DLive. He's been there for a long time. He's only able to muster up 120 people. You had about 40 watching as it is, so let's say 80 people. A year ago, we had like 700-800 people here. So you don't really matter, Ralph. That's where it's at. You just, why don't you take some Xanax, drink a little bit more, and go do your own thing. Until in the meantime, it's funnier than shit to me. Because all you're doing is giving Andy money. That's all you're doing is giving Andy money.
And Matt, thank you.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. This man
That's why I haven't
run
signed
through
off
the
yet.
muck by Hollywood. Give him money.
They think like
Come
they're
on.
winning, but they're just like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Dude, Matt, you need to be on my show, bro. I need some bills.
Yeah, honestly, he should come on everybody's show.
Come
Like
on,
this is
yeah.
they hate.
Yeah, no, they did
You
it to me.
gotta
They did it to
respect
me.
though. You gotta
I'll do a
respect
live
someone who
stream and
hates something.
they'll rate it and then they just pay me money. I'm like,
You gotta respect someone who's gonna at least hate and pay you to hate it. You know, 'cause
Absolutely.
you know what?
They must
Hate
really
paid.
hate your
Hate
ass.
paid is a really
paid.
impressive thing. So there's a few more. Should we? Do you mind, Matt? Let me just. I'll obviously.
by all means,
let
I've
me-
already read them. They're funnier than shit.
Okay. Sorry. Did I mess them all?
You missed one.
Matt, you'll never see it. I don't. Let me read them privately first. This is the only. Yeah, let's see. Radio Ruin. $5 for that. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Matt, can't you tell? Like Matt doesn't care. Like that's what's so weird to me. Like he doesn't care.
He's had the same face the whole
Yeah,
show.
he's just like
He
used
doesn't
to
care.
it. You're literally paying for something that doesn't matter.
Matt, I need my
Radio
bills
Ruin,
paid.
You just like put
Yeah,
$5 in the
I'll
trash.
go on your show and then we'll do it during the time.
I mean,
I'll
that
take
no one
it.
watches the
Yeah.
Ralph retort,
Uh,
and then
kicked
they'll
from-
come here
Kicked
and
from a
give you
church,
money.
held
That's
a
awesome.
knife to a kid's throat. What? Anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the whole thing. They tried twisting up a story of mine. It's a long time
sorry,
ago shit.
I'm not gonna. I'm not
It's
gonna
stupid
humor
as
it.
fuck. Yeah.
Yes,
You'll never escape what you did. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you will.
We gonna
Great
get my
answers.
rent
Robin.
paid.
Thank you, Robin. I love, my favorite is when they try and make it look like it's $1,000 and it's just like some weird foreign exchange
currency.
Pesos
that
or
disappears.
Right
Show it right now. No, I'm not going to. I'm not letting him show it right now because he's already showed it to me and I've told you. And if you don't believe me, then go off my channel. That's what we're here for. Just
I'll
want to
watch
know,
something
not really. Just wanted to know, not really a troll. Max. Can I talk to you then if you're not really a troll? Matt's a good guy. Like, he really is. Like, look what you guys are doing. Like, leave him alone. Like, move on with your life. Like, can I go full screen this? Guys, just get over it. Like, he did some stupid stuff. He's apologized. I've talked to him privately. Like, I know the guy he took accountability. He feels bad. He's trying to move forward for his family. Like, come on. This is just bullying. And it's just you guys are now looking like the villains. It's kind of crazy. So move on. My God, you're not. It's like, leave him alone.
Who's the
I
real
don't get
bully
it.
now?
It's just like, it's so weird to me. And they think they're going to, like, get me. But anyway, I think I've gotten all your. I'm just seeing if anybody else. Last chance to pay $5 to troll
do it.
Matt.
Pay him money, please. Give him cash. I'm looking at you, Avalon Media. Pay him $5. Let's see here. Psychosius, whatever. Pay him $5. Mausers, $5.
No, some of them are really cheap. They don't want to.
They don't want to. Because you guys are too afraid to.
All right. Well, anyway, I
Call
my
him out.
God, this is a lot of mean stuff in there. But this,
Somebody should put 100
and
down.
Matt, I'm sorry, I was gonna leave, but I kind of wanted this to show this and let this happen so people could see just how effed up it is for you. Like, this isn't cool. And we had a nice stream for about an hour and so change without any trouble, and our audience liked you very much. We talked, and then of course some jerk sends in a bunch of his clowns to like sort of be crazy, and that's what it is. So anyway.
Wow.
Ralph has 700 plus watching him. Oh, so he's on a stream right now.
That's the thing. That's the thing is he's got that. But didn't he used to have like 5,000 people watching him after I was on his channel? I mean, where'd that go? That's my question.
Well, I mean, come on, Matt. Don't be so salty. We're all feeling that heat.
No, it's more like it's funny as hell.
Yeah,
when you sit on my end of this thing and you read what people are saying, it's more like you guys are saying shit that's over a year old. The only people that care about it are you, and who fucking cares what you think?
So Robin sent a nice comment for $20, and then she sent. Is this the same? Same one. It says totally a troll message. Nothing to see here. Oh, love. Is that pro or con? I can't even tell anymore.
I don't know.
I thought Robin was on our side, but then I see. Now I'm cucked apparently now. So that's what happened. But anyway, now I know to stay away from Ralph's show because I don't like this kind of attitude. This is just not these aren't good.
This is corny, man.
This is just like I don't
Seriously.
care. Move on. If they're gonna pay me, I'll humor you.
Oh, for sure. I'm serious.
Totally humor you.
Going through,
but it's kind of amazing that they think it makes a difference.
Exactly.
So
Matt Jarbo's going on the controversy. We're gonna pay some bills.
yeah, no.
There we go.
But hey, you should show up. Anyway, I'm trying to make sure so anyway, the point of what I was saying, Matt, to sort of show this was that I feel for you and that I want to support you because I don't like when people are bullied like this and they're bullying you. And regardless of what you did in your past, we all have a chance to move forward. I know you are sorry for what you did. Yes, Matt?
Yeah, no, I messed up. I got mad. I shouldn't have done it. And that's that. But
What more do y'all want?
He said it. I've seen him say it. He said it
it.
again. He just said it again. Like I don't know what else to do. But anyway, it's oh, Robin. No. Just wanted to be funny. Thank you, Robin. Cool. All right. I was like, I think Robin's on our side, but was she just mean? Thank you, Robin. Thank you for being a nice person throughout all the trollery. But yeah. Yeah, Steph, you've made that joke already. It's already there. You can have okay. Steph, you're making a joke that he would do Uber. Anybody who does Uber is a respectful person supporting their children. I don't even know what Matt does, but it doesn't matter. So you're like, Steph, you're just calling out all like regular people who work Uber Eats.
You can get
like,
good money.
You're
man.
just being a jerk.
I considering that a while back.
I did too. There's no shame in that. What about the guy from Different World who worked at Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
So now we're like shaming people who actually go out and work. Like, screw you, Steph. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, that is not a knock. Like, if you want to knock him for lying and doing stuff, then at least do that. Because even I've called Matt to his face and said that, but he said he's apologized. And he's taken exactly the polio. But to not, Steph, what are you doing? God, Steph, you can't knock someone for doing a normal job. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? That
Let's get a job.
Oh, you blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't even understand what you're saying. Like, that just offends everyone in America. Do you not have a job?
Probably
Like,
not.
my God, if Matt is working Uber, then mass respect to Matt for actually stepping up and not just relying on YouTube to go get a job. We've all been there, and that one just pisses me off because it's beyond even that. It's just
Now
like,
we're job shaming. Seriously?
Job shaming. What is wrong with people?
That is so whack.
Check out Matt's Social Blade. Check out mine. Mine sucks too. I had 6 million subscribers. No offense, Matt. I was way bigger than you.
That's fine. I mean,
you want to check out my Social Blade subscribers,
weight, so
Bonezo?
that's something that I'm working on that you succeeded at. So there we go.
I had what?
You have lost weight, so there we go.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've gained a bit back, but it's I'm a vegetarian.
No, you had like you were what Emmy award winning nice job. I mean, shit happens, and then we have
Shit
to
happens.
come back from that.
Shit
I'm saying
totally happens.
congratulations for bouncing back.
Oh, thank you. And for you too, for getting out there and dealing with these clowns and actually putting yourself out there is a tough thing to do. So I applaud you, and I'm glad you did that. That one kind of made me laugh.
What's it say?
I'm not gonna read it, but it was kind
Oh
of.
my god! No, keep the super chats coming. Keep
Yeah,
keep
well,
paying
I'm
in.
not-
Keep doing it. This is funny.
Can I? That one made me laugh.
let's do it.
Down forward punch did me. I'm sorry, Matt. But if he's gonna, at least he made a joke. I don't want to read it unless you agree with that one. But that one did make me chuckle because at least he tried to make a joke. And then that was that New Zealand money. That's not as much. Is New Zealand money better or worse than American money?
I don't know.
I think probably worse than
Money's
American
money. Screw it.
Well, anyway, apparently I have not gotten flagged. Everybody. Woohoo! Ow! Oh my God! Does this mean you're innocent? I guess it does.
Remember, if any one of these people stub their toe in the middle of the night, it's my fault. That's the narrative they like to push. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Dislike and unsub. There you go.
Yeah, you weren't
That's-
subbed in the first place. Steph, shut it. Take my money and read the insults. This is YouTube. I got to see those soy tears drip on that beard. Okay. I will take your money, Steph.
I got a drink for this.
But you should not shame everyone who's working in America
Seriously.
and Uber Eats drivers. You were wrong on that one. You can hate Matt all you want. You're wrong for hating Matt. But Steph, I'm calling you out, and you got to suck it up because this is my show. And you called out anyone who works Uber. How dare you? That is not cool, Steph. Get over yourself. My God. God forbid if you ever have to resort to working for Uber in your life. My God, can you imagine?
There could be a lot worse.
Yeah,
trust me,
seriously.
yeah.
You make your own hours, and you get to
Exactly.
drive around. Radio Run says this is more entertaining. You weren't watching earlier. Now you're a liar. Radio Ruin is this lying.
Canceled.
Cancel you. You're a liar. You're a liar, Radio Ruin. My God.
You got to be on to get canceled. Sorry.
I'm not going to have Ralph on. One, I don't even know how I would have two people on, so
I have
stop
no idea
asking.
what's going on.
And three, I don't want to. Ralph wants on. Ralph, how about you go away?
Damn.
How about you worry about your own show, bro?
Damn.
Is that not fair?
Oh, you're going to get flagged for sure.
At least both you and Matt are vindicated by Dick Masterson. Dick Masterson does not like you. That is right, Matt?
No, not at all. No, not one bit.
No.
it
Dick
was-
Masterson,
it was
and to be
funny.
fair, I'm in the middle of that because Dick's Dick has been very nice to me, so I have nothing wrong with Dick, but I
No.
know he's not been nice to you, and I've tried to figure that out, and you guys aren't. There's no way to figure that out.
And
There's
you just said Dick will be nice to me. You're going to be the next John Campea with that video.
Wow.
oh man,
Dick was very nice to me.
At least it was a full screen with everybody on it. It wasn't like a close up. All right. Anyway, this is pretty entertaining now. Watching, look how I literally got no money and now I got a lot of money.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ralph. Thanks, Ralph.
Come on, let's bring it on.
I gotta appreciate that. You did, and thank you, Matt. I'll happily come on your show and
Sure.
talk with you anytime.
Don't think we'll have the same turnout though, but it's funny nonetheless. I think it's pretty funny.
But do they ever did they super chat for you to read insults?
Yeah.
Are you at a point
I
where
did
you
a stream
Are
about
you
a month and
over
a half
it?
ago.
Are you over it and smart enough to know that you should? Because if they're gonna pay you, isn't that almost funny?
It is funny. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It
good.
is funny.
The irony. It's crazy.
Okay. It's just these. I'm not gonna read the mean comments unless they paid. Stop bashing The Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight Rises. It's way better than Iron Man 3. Thank you, Bunda, for keeping things on track. Dark Knight Rises sucks. And everyone who
It was not good. No, it was
thinks
not
they
good.
hate Matt Jarbo, guess what? You're wrong. You hate Dark Knight Rises worse. It's worse.
Iron Man 3 is not bad.
It's a
I
Christmas
prefer it
movie.
over
Iron Man 3
2.
has really fun parts in it.
Exactly.
I agree. Iron Man
It's
3
better than
is,
Iron Man 2 in my opinion, and it's a great
It
Christmas
is.
movie.
It
If
is.
on its own, yeah,
yeah.
Well, it's a Shane
Directed
Black,
by
so
the Lethal
clearly
Weapon
it's
guy,
Christmas.
right?
absolutely. Say
But
what?
come on,
Directed by the
can
Lethal
anyone
Weapon
else?
guy.
Can anyone else agree with me about the fact that Dark Knight Rises is a letdown of a movie?
It
Very
is.
let
It is
down.
very.
It was.
Yeah.
He's like Batman for like 15 minutes in
It's
a
at least-
2.5-hour movie.
And really goes nowhere. I
It
mean,
didn't.
Very
It
overrated.
failed
Very
with bait.
overrated.
That's where it failed at.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I like Batman Begins is the best one, I think.
Yeah. So anyway, I think Iron Man 3 is way better than Dark Knight Rises.
Absolutely.
Jundo, I'm sorry. I love you because you're OG, but
Iron Man 3 doesn't deserve all the hate, by the way.
I don't
feel
agree
like.
with that one. I mean, it's still Dark Knight Rises. I guess Bane's kind of cool.
He's okay.
Christian.
Kind of gets old though to me.
what's his name? Not Christian Bale.
No,
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
But he's got the mask on the whole time. But yeah, no, Bundy. I got
Nothing like him. But that's the thing. That's the only thing that came out of Dark Knight Rises that was pop culture related.
Right.
Was just the Bane voice.
Bane, yeah.
You know, you really adopted the dog. I was born in it, and even I can't do it correctly.
Matt Jarbo, people hate you on the internet. They're idiots. I can't do a voice.
Hate me on the
Why does
internet.
he sound like
they do.
Yoda?
Oh.
Yeah. Why does Bane sound like Yoda?
Sounds like
I don't know what that
I like
was.
this one here. Matt Jarbo greater than Iron Man 3. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment.
At least he gave you that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marl Karks. Thank you for at least playing along and being somewhat amusing.
I disagree, though.
I think I am better than Iron Man 3.
No, Iron Man 3 is way better than you, bro. You're trash.
No.
Just kidding.
No, Iron Man 3 is not the best. All right, now it's actually funny. Max, what old animation movies will turn into the next meme movie like Megamind and the Bee Movie? Oh, good. Thank you, Max.
Megamind's a very underrated movie, by the way, too. I love that movie.
It was great.
It was very good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
What's so funny is someone's like, our stream now, and I just mute them, and they don't even realize it's not actually their stream because it's my stream. I can just shut them off. So free Dan Pesos. See, this is your buddy Dan Pesos that you love, who told me privately. Can you confirm this as a third party? Can you confirm this for me, Matt? I'm going to do this for you, okay? Because look what he said. Can you be our in between here? Where was he? What's his name? Gator. There he is.
There he is.
Without ad block and a quick refresh of the page. Blah 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 blah. See what he's saying there?
Without ad block and a quick refresh page, it would be more than just suffice. It would completely vindicate him. It would prove that he's innocent 100%, and that you don't have to mention me at all. Just be clear. To be clear.
Okay, so that was Dan Pesos saying that, and I'm telling you, Gator Pesos, which there it is. There's our chat. I did that. I saw it. He didn't flag you. I don't know what. I mean, I'm not invested in his life. I don't know why I would make that up. I've said it. There you go again. So if you're watching Gator or Frank, I did it. So there you go. I don't know what else to do. I did what he wanted. It's there. It is what it is. So anyway, that's what we got. So I just don't want it to go for 2 hours, but I wanted to try and get a little bit more of our. Here we go. Have you heard of the USS Liberty? Is that a knock or actually a real question?
Is it a ship?
Wait, what?
I think
was that a show?
It's
Or?
a fuck you, Matt Jarbo.
There's a lot of that going on in the chat. There's,
Historically.
But what animation would you turn in the next meme? Was the question. I don't actually. I mean, Shrek is Life is probably my favorite meme. That one's just so weird.
I have not seen
I don't.
You
think
haven't
they're doing
seen that?
much.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you would-
DreamWorks hasn't
not
done
seen
much animation wise. That's been kind of.
I know what you're
meme-worthy
talking about.
recently.
That's old.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Exactly. What Pixar going to turn? I don't even know what constitutes it turning into a meme. I don't even know.
You can't force a meme.
Yeah, they just come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say we can look at one more thing as we wrap up because whenever in doubt, this always.
Right. Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant, I swallow knickers come? No idea.
Oh, that's.
And that's a word you should never use, Matt. But
What's
that
so
was
funny
hilarious.
is
It's
my favorite thing about the
Yes.
chat is they do this thing, our stream now, and what's so great is I can't read it unless they pay, so that'll make someone pay. It's like woohoo! This will make it also engaged,
How
which
many
will
are
make
in
the
right
episode
now?
perform
How
better.
many people are
Yeah.
on there?
It's a lot. It's a
that-
lot of people.
I ain't seen it go that fast in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Whoa.
impressive.
It is. This is.
I mean,
the kind of
if only
quality
they
I
could
bring to
use
your
the
channel.
powers for good.
This is what I was telling you.
Imagine if they could use
Matt's
these
getting
powers
off.
for good.
Look at Matt getting cocky.
All right. Well, I'm not. I don't want to just end it because they're saying it. We were actually going to end it. Is there any other fun things to end on? I was just trying to see if anybody wanted to drop me $50 to make fun of Matt.
I better get a cut of that shit. So.
Hey,
Princess
I've
Bride
gone on
remake, how
record
bad is that
defending
idea?
you, sir.
Hey Matt, I got a question for you. Where do
Yeah.
you see your channel and from the future, or how you do your content? Where do you see that in the future?
Personally, I'd like to change things up a little bit. I'm trying to look in some different formats as well as to branch off into actual podcasting because as
Dope.
big as YouTube is, podcasting is still this major, massive thing. So I think news commentary in and of itself, it's kind of dying, it feels like. And because the algorithm's not supporting it anymore. And there's no real evergreen content you can get out of it. right? So it's like going like, oh, Princess Bride remake is a terrible idea. That video is dead in 2 fucking days. Sorry, 2 days.
True.
And then after that, you got to look at like what's going to be more of the evergreen style. Like, you know, I know you look at like Emergency Awesome as being this clickbaiter, and he kind of is, but he still puts out enough content that over 1 million people will flock to, and they continuously watch. Now, it could also be that he's offering at PlayStation 4s. That could be a thing. You know, a lot of those guys are offering at PlayStations or other giveaways or whatnot, but really it's going to be about like deep dives and evergreen based content, stuff that can live on past the first couple days.
Right
That's
on.
where I see things going.
Yeah, I agree. Some of that shit does die down because I'm not going to be searching for what you just said about the Princess Diaries in like an hour. I've already seen the video.
Bride,
Exactly.
not diary. Yeah, but
Bride,
no,
my
that's
bad.
but again, that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Timeless content. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I think good answer. Any other final thoughts anybody wants to add? Matt, anything you'd like to say to anybody? I love that they're all fun as people. See, I like that.
to your
See,
heart's
everyone thinks
content,
they got you, but
feel
you're...
free to find the nearest cliff, throw yourself off it.
Wow.
Do the world a favor.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's what... I don't know what else you say.
Nothing
you
really. No,
can't
give
just...
Andy more money. Actually, give Andy more money. Do you have a PayPal link in the chat?
Oh, I should have put a PayPal link. Damn it! There is that. No, there is. There is a PayPal link.
Why
Yeah,
would
give him get
You still got the
Streamlabs
Hugging
right there. I see
Cactus?
Streamlabs in the chat. Streamlabs and some damn money.
Absolutely.
You know,
What's your
he's
question?
hosting you
Yeah,
guys.
you're-
You pay him a little bit.
What's your question, Don?
Don't you still have Hugging the Cactus?
Yeah, you
I
should
do.
have him be the spokesperson. Seriously.
They don't realize, like, my hugging the cactus. Of course, I'm gonna have Matt on defend Matt because that's what I do.
It's all about that.
And
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk to Ralph and sort of just say how I think this is not how you help people, and it shows. It just shows. It makes me side with you more because as I watch this, I'm just like, this is like insane and ugly, and this is
crazy.
gross. And they don't like. What is the point?
If you don't support cancel culture, you guys got to cut this shit out.
The Dick Show. Dick. Wow. Matt, are we cool now? Come on, Matt.
That's
come on.
pretty funny.
Is he not, or is he doing that? Dick.
No, it's.
That's
I
Dick.
think that's actually. I think that's
I think that's
Dick
him.
Rasmussen.
Can
Yeah, I
Dick?
think
Can
so.
Can we make it cool between Dick and Matt? Because I like you both.
I saw him at the party. I went.
Be
there
nice,
full-
Matt.
you know,
Come on.
I walked in.
Can I
Be
tell
nice.
you
No,
something?
no,
I
no,
know Dick. Dick, if
I
you're
walked
watching,
in.
I actually really like Dick and respect Dick.
I'm gonna make the parody video for this.
What'd you say?
His name is Dick.
I
His
know.
name's Dick.
I know.
I'm not trying. Am I allowed? Do people know his real name? Are you allowed to say his real name? I'm just trying to be nice. But I know
I
him.
know his real name. I don't care.
Yeah, I know the Dick Show, and he thank you for the $20 for real. I would love to figure out a way to. Can we do a hugging the cactus together at some point? I would
That'd be
love to
cool.
You'd
moderate
be the
that.
moderator.
That'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
cool.
Like, because I think if you could get cool with him now, that would be pretty epic.
You and Dick should hug
But I
it
know
out
you
and
guys
kiss.
have so much hate because you all misunderstanding. You did stuff. Like, how do we move forward? Right? That's what my whole goal is.
Well, here's the thing: when you don't when I saw Dick at the party, I was like, when I met him, I was willing to have a conversation, which is what happened. On the way out the door, I just said, "Hey, are we cool?" That was it. And then of course he was around other people, so you know.
So you asked, "Are we cool?"
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I said.
So
"Are we
he's
cool?" 'Cause
knocking
we had
you, so
talked-
there's
we
no
had
way to
talked
make this
privately A
cool.
few minutes prior, and I told him that's what I was wanting to do, and you know he was very friendly, very personable when we were talking privately, and then of course when he ends up around other people, the Dick mask comes back on, which makes sense, and there we go. And I was like walked out, said okay, that's what I saw. I saw exactly what I wanted to see. I got exactly what I wanted out of the interaction, and I have no real desire to ever really talk to him ever again. I don't care. You know, he can do his show. That's his thing. I don't give a shit. None of that even affects my life in the slightest.
What is this? Is this important? He's hitting you up?
Yeah.
Right now? No, this was ages ago.
Oh,
this
okay.
is not
Alright.
relevant now. I already showed it to him.
Oh, never mind.
Tell him I sent it. Well, yeah, so I guess he's doing a knock on you, but I wish he wouldn't because, you know, but hey, he paid $20 to say it. And it seems like it was nice, but I guess he's just calling your quote out, which is annoying. But I know he's not always everyone's favorite person, but he's been nice to me so far. We'll see if he changes his mind at some point and turns on me. Hope he doesn't. But this sort of just proves just how silly it is.
Dude, I hope to never be as hated as y'all. Seriously.
But it's just insane because you know you made a mistake. You have come forward. you did make a mistake, and I've told you this. But I believe you feel bad, and I feel you've atoned, and it's been a while, and we have to find paths to redemption for people. And all these people who are trolling you believe that because they don't want anyone to be canceled. That's what's so hypocrisy. Like
Exactly
the
what I was
hypocrisy
saying.
of this is just so stupid because Dick Show, Ralph, all of them don't actually want to cancel people, but they want to still cancel you because they think you're a punchline, and that's just shows they're bullies. And it's a bummer. So, whatever. Let them pay and send it to me. It's pretty fun. So anyway, I'm glad you can at least hopefully see some comedy, and hopefully you hear my support in saying that we're not all assholes out there. But when one person wants to send a army, then this happens. So it's unfortunate that that's what they think is working. It's not their stream. It's still my stream. And I'm taking their money. So I'm happy to do it. So thank you, everybody.
Shit's corny.
All right, so wrapping up. Thank you, Matt, for coming. I really
Thanks for
appreciate
having me.
it. Thanks. We had a good talk about movies. Thank you for doing that. And I want to call anything you want to plug. I guess now is probably not a good time to plug. We got your plug in early when all my normal followers were here. Anything else you want to say or do or mention before we log off here?
Just next time you want to have me come on, just by all means, let's try to get you some more cash next time. We'll do it. We'll do it earlier, and we'll tweet Ralph ahead of time. So he knows how to prime the audience, and then they can can pay you.
Yeah, I purposely didn't announce you super early because I knew that might cause more of this earlier. So we got to have a nice thing. I liked it better when you were talking about movies. Thank you, Michael. There are actually normal people on my stream who are now annoyed because you guys took over the chats. So good for you. You really showed us.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, Andy.
It's just so stupid.
So harsh, so mean, so mean.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to plug people here. Thank you guys. Everybody. I'm trying to forget there they are. All right. So Ian Elliot-Carter, do you want to plug yourself to these trolls right now?
Absolutely. Matt Jarbo will be on my show soon.
Matt, Ian's a good guy. Will you go on his show?
Yeah. We were trying to set it up.
There's only one word you can't use on my show, though, brother. I think you know what that one is.
I'm assuming I know what it is.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
But I trust you. I trust you've learned your lesson on that one. But other than that, I don't even know about all this other shit. But fuck it. So just come on my show, The Controversy. Please follow me, and I got some content coming.
I went on Ian's channel because he was just here in Florida, and he was a nice guy, fan, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on this dude's show, and I haven't done any shows because I'd rather go do it for someone who's going to earn something from it, who's going to be nice and respectful to me, and it's still your highest viewed channel for you on your channel, right?
Absolutely.
But he was very kind and let me talk, and he's a good dude. We've become close, so I do endorse and can tell you he'll be a good guy to you, unlike some of these people out there who are just jerks. But yes, The Controversity, go support Ian. And then Nerd Tots back in the back. Sorry you had your lawn chair. It's made you look small. Don.
It represents my channel all 100%. We're in the
Nerd
back.
Tots. hey, trolls, if you want to go watch D&D for 4 hours, Nerd Tots,
Actually,
one word on YouTube, is the way to do it.
Close to like 100 hours. Go ahead, watch us.
100 hours.
We need the views.
Please. And then, John, you want to say anything?
Nice meeting you, Matt.
Yeah, you too. Yeah,
Nice
it's been
it was
fun.
definitely-
Dame Pesos is still my friend. I still love his work.
We all make mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh,
Okay,
man,
okay.
I love
That's
that
good.
circle.
That's good.
Just be sure that you laugh in Chilean.
Yeah.
So there we go.
That's hilarious, Matt. Matt, you're a funny dude, man. Respect.
No, but good for you for sticking up against people. That's how you got to do it. You can't just buck down and let them win. You got to fight back. And hopefully at some point they'll find some other person to do this with. But they shouldn't do it to anybody. That's what's so sad. I don't know how you get through these people. They're not even listening probably, but it's just so ridiculous that they think this is a nice thing to do in our society. But what can you do? Thank you guys for watching who stuck through it. I don't know if some of you did stuck through. I apologize that the comments got a little crazier. But thanks for those who stuck through and chiming in with the comments. I want to, there's no other better way to show how to troll a live stream than to wrap up one more time with my favorite clip of all time.
All right, Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant "I swallow knickers come"? No idea.
Oh, thank you, John Campia. I really don't even mean that as disrespect. I think that's just the funniest Anchorman. Is that the best YouTube
Hilarious.
I think that is the
pretty
best
funny.
YouTube blunder there is online. Dare me to find one of a YouTuber doing. It's like because there's like, the grape lady and there's all the bunch of classic news bloopers, but
That's pretty
dare
good.
you find me a better live YouTuber blooper than that one. Please send them to me at here is my
I would love
it's
to
up
watch
there.
a whole bunch.
At Andy Signor on Popcorn at Andy Signor Popcorn Plants for Junkies. Do that. And everybody, sorry I wasn't listening to a lot of the people in the comments, but Dick Masterson, thank you for the $20. That's really nice.
That's awesome.
I'll take it.
Should I have him on?
I went on his show. He was nice to me on my show. That's the problem, but he's not
great.
nice to Matt. Matt and Dick do not get along. All right. Anyway, thank you, Matt, for real. Thank you, Matt. I'm here for you. I'm always here when you want to talk. I'll come by anytime. We'll keep the talking to movies. Hopefully, at some point they'll move on. But thank you for coming on and letting me deal with that trip because that just paid my phone bill.
Yeah.
And I needed that this month.
To quote Mr. Medicare, glad I could help. So
No,
there's
Matt, you've been a really good, for real, you've been a really good guy. Thank you so much. I'm here to support anytime you need it.
All right.
I didn't mean for that to play again. But thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching. I'm still proud of my graphics. I had to turn off the
Great
comments because
job,
it was just
Andy.
too going crazy. But thank you guys. We'll have more of this soon. Stay tuned every Wednesday live. And make sure to check out my daily videos where there's no Matt Jarbo. It's just me. And people don't like me either, so I get hate too. But check it out. Subscribe. Hit the bell. And thank you to everybody watching. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, John. Thank you, Don. And good night. And thanks, Ralph, for your money. All right, now I am ending my stream on my own terms. Thanks, everybody. All right, later. You can hang on, Matt, if you want. Let me just end this,
yeah.
and then we'll go bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Boom, 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 boom.